Welcome, 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 folks. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see everybody here. Bontree Sturgis, how you doing? Agodi TV, how you doing? Safety Man, Pond Predator. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lori's Crochet Corner, how you doing? Hey, Miss Melanie, how y'all doing today? Hope everybody had an awesome day today. Arlene Verdita's in the house. Welcome, 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 everybody. Appreciate everybody coming in. You guys are awesome. Carrie Knopf, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. 50 plus, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Homesteading with the Herberts, how you doing? Welcome, 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 guys. Glad to see everybody showing up today. Hope everybody had an awesome day today. Welcome, 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 everybody. Been out there on the YouTube streets today, trying to get us some more family members in here, everybody. Trying to get us some more family members. Hopefully we picked up a few today. Javid found the corn. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming by. Seen you out there grinding and grinding today. I think I saw you over on Big Simple 422. Javid found the coin. I think I saw you on Big Simple 422 today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody's day going? Everybody have an awesome day today? Appreciate y'all coming by. American Dream 2.0, how you doing? Welcome, welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by today. Glad to see you, everybody. Nomadic Rat Pack, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all coming by. Anybody have anything major going on today? Anything major going on out there in the real world today? I've been tied up in the YouTube world today, guys. I've been all over everywhere. Hey, Happy Lux, how you doing today, brother? Welcome, 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 Happy Lux. On the way to fill out a job application. Gotcha, American 2.0. Gotcha, Rat Pack. Appreciate those kind words. Yep. Give me a second. Hold on a minute. Happy Lux, hold on just a minute. There you go, Happy Lux. Gotcha, Rat Pack. Yep, Blood X is awesome. There you go, Happy Lux. My old lady's cooking show. How you doing? Arabelle, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate everybody coming by. You guys are awesome. Melanie's in the house. Pond Predator's in the house.
Well, Hillbilly, Carolina Hillbilly 1961. How are you doing?
Doing good, brother. How you doing today?
Not bad. I need only like 20, and then I got my goal for today.
All right, guys, you heard that. Happy Lux is looking for 20 family members, everybody. Happy Lux is looking for 20.
No, 17. 17.
17. He's looking for 17, guys.
And how are you doing?
Doing good, brother. Been out grinding all day today, trying to pick up some family members. I think I got up to 1935 today. I'm trying to get up to 2,000. So I think I hit 1935s as high as I got today. But I've been to live streams for people that, Lord, I hadn't seen in 3 months today.
Sure, Nomadic Red Pack. So I have started with my channel in 2007. Because in 2007, YouTube was a little bit unknown. Not everybody knows about YouTube, but still in 2007, I have only uploaded two videos, and then I was like, I didn't do anything till 2013. No, 2008, and I have uploaded again a video, and then a couple of years later, I have since 2017 I have started to make many videos on my YouTube channel, and I have seen that it's getting harder and harder to get to to get followers on YouTube, because 3 years ago you needed only like 10,000 views and 100 followers to get monetization, and now since September 2017 you need 4,000 watch hours plus 1,000 followers, and that makes for millions of creators really hard. And yeah, what I do is I make race vlogs. I mean, with my Ducati bike, and also gaming, because I am a gamer, and I try to make a lot of videos from my games on my YouTube channel. I was also thinking about making two channels, one for my motor vlogs and one of my gaming. But till now, with all this changing in September 2017, I will stay with my one channel. But I've seen that it's another great idea, because I already got 9 strikes of mostly of my games, and if I get a strike, I am stuck for 3 months. So in 3 months' time, I cannot do anything. Only join StreamYard with other YouTube. So what I uh, have done the last 6 months is I make a live stream for a couple of hours, and I try to help so many people as possible to get their followers. Yeah. Any other questions, folks?
You're good, Nomadic Rat Pack. Welcome back, GG Diaries. Jessica Remy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jose Perez, how you doing? American Dream 2.0.
Hello, American Dream.
Somebody else came in, I think. Arabelle's in the house. Lori's Crochet Corner. Yeah, guys, just a couple of things to put out here today. On my side, I hit a couple of milestones this week, which is good for me. I got 1,900 subscribers. We're over 5,000 watch hours, guys. And believe it or not, the old Hillbilly hit the 35,000 view mark. So we hit a couple of milestones this week.
Hello, May Old Ladies Cooking Show.
Appreciate it, Nomadic. Adirondack Camping Adventures, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, if anybody sees William Newell come in the live stream, please grab up William. I saw him a little bit earlier over in TR's live stream, and he was only 25 away from 2K. I'm sure he probably got it over there, but he's going to need some cushion. So if anybody sees William Newell come in, grab that channel up. Lazy Bozo Gamer, how you doing? Lazy Bozo Gamer. I appreciate you coming by, but I'm not taking a chance with you. Don't recognize you, Lady Bozo Gamer.
It's getting started like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Hey, Vegan Realist, how you doing?
All these trolls, it's getting started.
Yeah, I was over in Mr. Rich's today. He was eat up with them. There were several channels today I went to that are eat up with the trolls. It's the gaming community, Happy Lux. There is a ton of gamers right now.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
everywhere I went today, it was all gaming channels.
Yeah.
Adirondacks got a question. Says, do copyright strikes go away after time?
After 3 months, outdoor run deck camping adventures.
So 3 months at Adirondack. Doing good, vegan realist. How you doing? How about if they take the video down, Happy Lux? If they get a copyright and they take the video down, are they
Yes,
still out for 3 months?
yes, that's true. They take your video down.
Hey Tamira, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. How you been doing, Tamira? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Caleb Moore, how you doing today?
Hello,
Appreciate you
Tamara.
coming by. Terry Knopf's in the house. Tamira's in the house. All the grays grab the blues. All the blues grab the grays. Grays grab the grays. Blues grab the blues. Ash's review. I appreciate that thumbs up. Appreciate you coming by the live stream. Hope you had an awesome day today. Shake it up with Shantae. How you doing? Appreciate you coming back by the live stream. How you doing today? Guys, again, if you got Jasmine's entertaining, how you doing? Glamour Queen, how you doing? Appreciate
Hello,
y'all coming
Justin.
by. If anybody's got any questions about YouTube or programming or anything, got Happy Lux up here. He can answer your questions, guys. Appreciate everybody coming by the live stream today. Glamour Queen says, I'm good. Ashley's review. Jasmine's entertaining. Jordan woodworking. How you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, guys, I've been everywhere today. I was on TR. I was on Mr. Rich. I was on Big Simple.
Hello, Jordan.
I can't even remember all the channels I've been on live streams I've been on today. I've been on people I hadn't seen in 3 months today. I went everywhere today. 2.5 acres. How you doing? Appreciate you coming by the live stream. Guys, I joined 2.5 acres, I think,
Hello, Alan.
close
Verdita.
to 3 months ago. Yeah, it's probably 3 months ago that I joined 2.5 acres as family. Welcome, 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 everybody. Appreciate everybody coming by today. Hope everybody had a great day today. Guys, if you don't have Big Simple 422, check that channel out, guys. Big Simple 422. I get a kick out of Big Simple. I had a good time over there with him today, guys. So if you don't have Big Simple, grab that channel up. If William Newell comes in the live stream, please grab up William Newell for me. I think he just hit his 2K over in TR earlier. I know he was within 25 earlier today. So we need to get our family member William Newell some extra. So if William Newell comes in tonight, guys, please make sure and grab him up. Miss Melanie, the moderator's here. Jasmine's talking to Glamour Queen. Hey, Rain, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by, Rain. Appreciate you coming by. Guys, if anybody can share us out, share us out. We'll get, the more we can get, the happier we get. You know the Hillbilly, I like it when it gets full up in here. I love it when we get a bunch of family members in here. Share us out, guys. Anna Mora, how you doing today? Appreciate you. You're
Yes,
good,
so
Rain.
let's go on the European American show.
Rain, we go live every day from 5 to 7. So if you get a chance to come by, come by. Hey, Susan Lee, how you doing today? Appreciate you. Anybody have anything major going on today, guys? Jedediah, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Arlene Bernita's in the house. Susan Lee, Rain, Jordan Woodworking, Jasmine's entertaining. You guys know the drill. All the grays grab the blues, all the blues grab the grays, grays grab the grays, blues grab the grays. I had a clip from a TV show when I first created my account in 2007, before I even got into growing my channel this year. Yeah, I know they got a bunch of people for running sports things on their, making videos of sports things, live streaming sports events and stuff, guys. If you read the community guidelines, that's an absolute no-no. You can't play nothing from the TV, guys. Nothing. That's an absolute no-no. That's right in the community guidelines. So you got to stay away from anything on the TV, guys.
No TV videos.
Yeah, no TV videos, guys. And you got to stay away from the copyrighted music. Shadrach Plays, what's going on? Hey, Happy Lux, I got a question for you, brother. I was on a live stream earlier today, and they said there's something major happening at midnight tonight. Did you hear anything today?
Nope. What's going on?
They wouldn't say. They said that if we saw them on YouTube tomorrow, if we all saw each other on YouTube tomorrow, we made it through. They said that YouTube was sweeping YouTube today. So I don't know what's up with that.
Me either. I don't know.
Styles LKB, how you doing? I didn't hear anybody talking about it today, and I hadn't been over to Pusa Studios in quite a while. They normally gives everybody a heads up, but I haven't heard anything. But that channel swore up and down that they had an inside connection and that YouTube was sweeping and cleaning YouTube today. So I don't know. Hey, Butterfly Effect 84, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anna Moore's in the house. Arlene Bernita's in the house. Melanie the moderator's in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Styles LKB, how you doing? Appreciate everybody coming by. Guys, if anybody can share us out, share us out. I know there's a lot of people live right now, but let's get this thing shared out. Rain says, I have a video about the legalities of that if you want me to send it to you. Rain, mine.
Thank you, Anna Mora.
Rain, I just put my email address in there. Email it to me. Jay and Shane, how you doing? Styles LKB, how you doing? Pneumatic Rat Pack, Arlene Berdita, Adirondack. Welcome, 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 everybody. Butterflies looking for family members, guys. Newfoundlander Ingalls family's in the house. Welcome, 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 everybody. Let's get this thing shared out. If anybody can hit the thumbs up, hit that thumbs up for me. I'm getting a thumbs up about once every 4 views, guys. Got 20 awesome channels in the live stream. If everybody can invite one person. Hey, J Luck Blog, how you doing? If everybody will invite one person, we'll have about 42 people in here, guys. Dubum Demi, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. How you doing today? Appreciate you coming back by the live stream. That's awesome. Glad to see you back. Welcome, 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 everybody.
Doing fine. G Luck Block. What about you?
Welcome, 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 folks. Appreciate you coming by. If anybody's got any YouTube questions or computer questions or programming questions, feel free to ask Mr. Happy Lux. He's nice enough to come back by again tonight, guys. Ask away, fire away. Yep, Anna Moore says share the stream, guys. Share the stream. Julie Collins, how you doing? Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it on YouTube. You're driving down the road, roll down your window, yell at the people next door. Call your neighbors, call your family. If you pass the cemetery, stop by and wake a couple of people up. Get them in the live stream.
That's a good question. Shadrack Blaze, I'm going to show you.
Doing good, Julie. Hope you had an awesome day.
Shadrack Blaze. Look. Look what I got here. I got it like 3 days. 3 days ago. No, this tablet is new. Nintendo Switch Lite. That's a good question. What screen recorder do you suggest for recording on the Nintendo Switch? I have it for 3 days. I cannot answer you. I don't know if they have any cable to record on Nintendo Switch. You mean the portable, or you mean the to connect on the TV? Shadrack Plays.
I am Florshine. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. Listen well. How you doing? Yo, G Dog. I'm gonna give you a chance here, brother. You ain't got but a couple of subscribers. We'll see what happens. BGMY Motivation. What's happening, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by.
I think that's
Shadrack Plays. Yeah, there was a G Dog that used to come to the live stream, but I don't know if that's the same one or not.
We see. We're gonna see it.
Listen well. How you doing? BGMY Motivation, guys. If you don't have that channel, grab that channel up for me, please. Grab that channel up.
Thank
Nomadic Rap.
you.
Guys, if anybody can share us out, let's get us shared out, folks. Life with T. Will, how you doing today? Appreciate you coming by. Saw you were out on the YouTube streets earlier today, grinding and grinding.
I'm gonna show you the duck. G luck luck. Here's the duck face.
Okay, Rain. Hey, Premier Hill, what's going on? Premier Hill, you want to come up on the panel? How about it, Premier? You want to come up? Peppers in Kentucky Living, how you doing? All right, give me just a second, Premier, and I'll drop the link. There you go, Premier. Come on up. Hey, Ralph's Trucking, how you doing today? Honk honk. How you doing, Ralph?
Hello, Ralph Trucking. Howdy.
Sexy Too Much for You. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming by. Butterbean Outdoors. How you doing today? Miss Monty P. How you doing?
Hey.
There we go. There's my buddy Premier Hill.
Happy Nugs.
Hello, buddy. How's it going?
Good. I see you having fun with some snap camera action right there.
Oh yeah, I gotta take this also. 2 cats. Wait,
yeah.
I'm gonna take this.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. So how you doing, Carolina?
Doing good, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Congratulations on monetizations. It's awesome.
Appreciate you, buddy. Yep. I was just telling everybody, I got yesterday. I hit 1,900 subscribers, 35,000 views, and I got 5,000 watch hours all yesterday. So it was a good day yesterday.
Cat don't have any nuts yet, Ralph. Yeah, I just ate a whole bunch of peanuts.
Yeah, Ralph's the short one of the crowd. What's up, Lupin the Third? How's it going over in the Philippines today? Miss Monty P, big motivation. Guys, I'm giving everybody a chance. If you got any YouTube questions, programming questions, computer questions, there's 2 guys up here on this panel right now that can answer any question you guys got. So here's your chance. Ask away, folks. Ask away.
Also, I know a lot about that Koopa thing that everybody's, but it's still up in the air.
Yeah, Premier. I was on a couple live streams today, and somebody was claiming they had an in with somebody at YouTube, and they said that they were doing some kind of clean sweep today, and said it was supposed to happen at midnight tonight. But you know how those rumors go.
It's all a rumor. I mean, they really don't even know exactly until the 9th of December. They're going to still review it. They're going to revitalize a lot. Because there are a lot of things that they're trying to do that, you know, I just don't see it even happening because of it's out of the element of what it actually applies to. They're going far and they're asking, they wanted to protect kids, but they're going well above and beyond of what is even eligible for that statute. They're gonna have to create a whole new law and call it something else because it can't apply to us. We're not collecting the data. as creators. So it's already for them to go out, but they can change the law to apply to YouTube. It doesn't matter if it's YouTube making the policy, that's YouTube. We have to abide by their stuff. But if the law tries to come after the creators, I just don't see how they're gonna have a hell of a time doing that. I mean, because the actual outline, it goes above and beyond of what it actually says in the top part of what the description is. You have to be mining data to do it.
Well, it's almost like it's like YouTube got their hands smacked and paid their fine, and now they're trying to pass it off on all the creators.
Yeah, but the law doesn't allow that. We have to be the actual web owner, the controller that takes the data and that collects and does stuff with it. They can't collect data and blame it on us. They're the ones that are operating the website. We're the ones that are creating the content. They have too much, unless they give us control of the data cookie collections and what we do with the data and how we process it, which they're the ones doing that, not us. It's pretty simple when you look at it, just the basic part of the law on the actual thing. It doesn't apply. They're going to, in a court of law, when they take you to court, represent yourself and just be like, it doesn't apply to me. Prove it does. They have to prove that you broke the law, and that they're gonna have a hard time proving it. They can talk all they want, but just my opinion. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's always good to look it up yourself.
And the thing of it is too, guys. One of the biggest things that's getting me everybody on YouTube saying, "Oh, I'm going to lose my channel, and I'm going to lose this, and I'm going to lose that." If they shut down all the channels, then might as well shut down YouTube, because nobody's going to be there to watch it.
There's a lot of misinformation out there, so I would definitely look a little bit harder. I mean, I don't believe everything you hear. And common sense, they haven't even, it ain't even the 9th yet, and they are working on a better way of, because there is that clause inside the Coupa thing where there is mixed content that is allowed under it. So it's a general audience that it doesn't entail to us. That if I have a cat and I'm a talking cat and I'm talking to general people and I'm not targeting a kid audience, it doesn't apply. It even says it everywhere on their site. So it's just the only thing that we don't like is what they're trying to do which technically they would contradict itself. So I just don't think it's going to go through that way, anyways.
Well,
we'll find out. It'll be clear.
The thing of it is, Premier Hill, even if you label your channel not for youngsters, it's still not keeping the 11 and 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds from coming to people's channels.
That's why I have a feeling this is kind of like a stunt to get everybody to pay attention to their kids and stop. It was pretty much to probably make everybody go over, to pay attention to their kids pretty much, and get it lined out so that, they can't make allegations against YouTube. But YouTube totally, there's too much to sit here and talk about that, really. But I just say, don't worry. They're working on it. It's not gonna be this way January 10th. They're not. Unless they're extremely lazy and not gonna. There's just too much up in the air over it. So don't believe everything. And at the end of, and if you create content that's damaging to the platform, you're gonna delete your content. Of course they can. They reserve the right forever. It's been in the terms of service since this thing's been created, and every platform has that option. But they ain't just going to go around deleting channels.
Hey, everybody in the chat, share this thing out and let all the family know that we got Happy Lux and Premier Hill up here. If they got any YouTube questions or computer or programming questions, tonight's the night for it. Share this thing out, and if anybody's got questions, get them over here. Yes, it's funny. I got Happy Lux Premier Hill up here, and everybody's always asking me editing questions, computer questions, and everything else. And then I got you two guys up here. Happy Lux got a couple of questions last night, but everybody's always asking me, and I ain't got a clue. I'm the wrong person to ask, folks.
I fit a little bit better like this. I feel a little bit more. I got a lot more room now.
Butterbean Outdoors. I am using vidIQ and also what's the other TubeBuddy to edit the thumbnails. It's for free.
I heard of vidIQ. I don't think I've ever used it though.
It's really because with vidIQ you can see your current minutes, your current followers, and it's really it's for free and it's easy to use because the policy since August has been changed in YouTube. So you can only see every 10 followers and not single. So with vidIQ you can see every single.
Okay.
So I'm gonna change. Wait, share screen. I'm gonna share it.
Hey, grab it fast. Lou Reaction, how you doing? Pull my pork barbecue.
You
How
see
you
it?
doing today?
Sorry, action. Bacon.
Dude, I'm telling you what, when you hit with that bacon, it gets almost as many comments as the cat does.
Yeah, it's just it's. I think I like the Cheeto and I like the.
You see here? This is with vidIQ. So it's for free. You can use it, and also the thumbnail. Too, buddy. You can edit your thumbnails.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I had a little bit of problem with TubeBuddy crashing my browser all the time, but I'm not sure if it was just the browser or if it was just installed incorrectly. But yeah, I mean, as soon as you just have to turn it off when you're not using it.
Hey, Dan Anderson, how you doing today? Mannequins, how you doing? Guys, if anybody could share us out, share us out.
vidIQ, that looks pretty interesting. Intros should be like your trailer to your channel. It's an intro should only be 6 to 9 seconds according to what I read. And you don't necessarily need an intro until you get until you want to develop your brand a little better. So they're not like gonna, I would say wait. You can wait as long as I'm still thinking about creating an intro. An intro. Even I need a better intro, and I need a what do you call that? A trailer, an intro to the thing, and then a trailer, a better channel trailer. But yeah, I think 6 to 9 seconds for an intro is a good. But depending on if you're just intro, like text moving, or just like a song or a visual, 6 to 9 seconds. And if you're introing before your video, that can be up to 25. Like if you're actually saying what the video is about before you go into the video, that's a different type of intro, though. Who asked that question?
Butter Bean Outdoors. It's working with a laptop or a computer. Till now, it's not working with the smartphone. I never have it done with my smartphone. I cannot put text on my smartphone.
You can't do what on your smartphone?
I mean, to add text on my smartphone because I have already the app, so I cannot use it. Maybe on my internet browser, but it's a little bit difficult on this little screen to put text and everything. I use my computer; it's much easier.
Yeah, unless you got a Note 10 or a Note 9, it's really hard to do the text thing. Editing. It's actually still hard for me with that phone.
Yeah, I have a hard enough time just keeping up with the chat with an iPhone, guys. It's really a hindrance. I mean, I know there's a lot of older folks out there that's really good with computers and stuff. But like myself, guys, I never saw the first computer until I got into the military. That was my first experience of hitting a computer. And we had patch cords and stacking registers and stuff like that just to turn on a light bulb to pass the class. That's how generic it was back in 1980, 81 in electronic schools in the submarine force. So all these years, I've been way behind on all this computer stuff. So everybody tells me, oh, well, do this, do this, do this, do this. I lost them at the first do this. So everybody, that's why my channel is a basic channel. Almost everything I've done is from my old iPhone, and it's worked for me, guys. But these two guys up here on the panel, they can show you the bells and the whistles and all the good stuff. But yeah, I made it this far with just my old cell phone. So I'm just now getting used to this StreamYard, able to add people, guys. So I've got a long ways to go too. I know a lot of you guys do, and I do too. I've got a lot of learning to do, guys.
And I'm still learning. I have to figure out how to edit videos faster.
It depends on your computer. Premiere.
No, I'm talking just, I mean, it works fine for fast. I mean, it doesn't take for a 10-minute video. I don't care how long it takes for it to encode it, because I can use another computer and let it just encode, and it won't even like slow me down. But the part is getting all the effects lined up, listening to it, watching it, throwing whatever I want, cropping, adding scenes. Like there's certain things I want to add that I've seen others do, or just, you know, learning just the way the software works. There's a ton of different software. I'm using a Premiere Pro. It seems to be the one that doesn't crash as much. How you doing, Andrew? But yeah, that's just all I have to figure out. The software, because I was using another one that wasn't too bad, but it's just unproductive. It's like it crashes on me. It's called OpenShot, and I learned that one, but that one doesn't do. It's really hard to edit longer films. It crashes on you.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, I see a lot of people making some awesome videos with some awesome editing, and I was like, wow, I wish I could do that.
If your cell phone's fast, they got a couple of them on your phone that you can play around with. The one that was like, I think that's like $3 or $4. It was called Klondine or Cleandine. Let me see. It's really hard without like a stylus and stuff, like something like that. You can go buy a stylus. Let me see what it was called. I think it was called Klein Master or Klein. Got it on my phone. Oh, yeah, it's called Kane Master, KINEMASTER, all together. That's what you ever seen Chili? You know Chili Man? That's what he uses.
Gotcha. Yeah, Nomadic Rat Pack, Premier Hill. We use Filmora and love it. They have a free version with a watermark and is a full feature version. Try it. Just don't post videos with it public because the watermark will be there.
Well, the watermark's just like they let you free. So the watermark, if you don't mind the water, just like the StreamYard is free because of the watermark, which eventually it won't be. Once it probably goes out of beta, like StreamYards. But yeah, it's a watermark right there. I mean, it'll tell you whether you can't go live with it or not.
Well, for Premiere, I got a question for you and Happy Lux. How soon is it going to be before YouTube gets around to coming up with these platforms like StreamYard? They got to be working on it to have this same setup in YouTube, don't you think?
I heard that they are working to a better one, but I'm not sure if it's on their to-do list right now. That's the only thing I'm not aware of it. I heard that they usually when they take something away, they might try to either take it away and make it better and bring it back better if it's going to be beneficial to the platform. Because like Zoom and StreamYards, that they're losing money on that. They might have their own service for streamers. You think they'd come up with something even better?
Yeah, that's what I've heard a couple of people talking about that YouTube's probably not going to put up with this much longer. They're going to come out with some kind of their own platform for everybody to use that's on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I really don't. I mean, it depends on what their goal, what their plan is. I mean, they don't release a lot of it. Oh my gosh. I always forget to turn my volume down on my phone.
Zanron, Sun City Scratchers, how you doing? Priyan Fareen, how you doing? J-Luck Blogs, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, if anybody's got any questions, the two guys that can answer them are right up here on this panel. So Keep those questions coming, folks. This is your chance.
Hey, Sun City's in here. Just noticed. I don't really the comment section on StreamYard is so much slower, and I don't know what it is. It's a lot harder to read.
Yeah, I don't even mess with it. That's why if you see me on here, I'm always looking down. Hey, Hong Kong Ann, because
Yeah, I'm gonna pop
my,
out.
my, my phone's like 4, chats ahead of the StreamYard chat. Hey, Big Simple 422, what's up, my brother? I appreciate it.
Really?
Absolutely. I had a ball up on Big Simple 422 today.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I had fun over there. Hey, Camping with Clammy, how you doing? Yeah, Big Simple's awesome. I always get a laugh, a kick out of going over there and visiting with Big Simple. Him and Skinspan was on there today. Skinspan was at work, but he was in the chat. So I always like going and seeing Big Simple.
They're only Andrew. They're only purging the channels that ain't active. They're just taking them and not taking. That's why you're losing so many numbers. They're going through and it's still taking them. You know how many channels there are out there? The bot's going through, taking the ones that ain't being used, the ones that are associated to the same email account. They're and the ones that haven't came to your channel forever. That's why everybody's losing numbers. Because they want to everybody's numbers to have a bigger meaning. So, and I think that's going to go through probably quite a while. I don't think there's an end date to that. That's my understanding.
Celeste Rodriguez, welcome. Appreciate you coming by the channel, guys. We got 35 awesome channels in the live stream. If everybody invites one person, let's get about 70 people up in here. While we got these two awesome folks up here on the panel to answer any questions, guys, let's get it done. Rustic Ink Angel Designs, how you doing? Guys, we got our 40th channel up to 1K last night. We've helped 40 people so far. So let's keep sharing this thing out, folks.
Share.
Don't cost a dime.
Super Dave 44.
What's up, Super Dave? Okay, Arlene Verdita. J Luck Blog, grab it fast. God loves me. How you doing, Valley Girl? Welcome, GLM. How you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming by.
I heard December or January we'd be starting another round. Yeah, they probably will. They're going to continue to go through everybody's subscriptions and remove them if they're not active on the platform, or if they're fake accounts. They're trying to make everybody's account, because people were and buying subscribers or buying watch time. They're trying to cheat the thing and make it look like they got a lot of subscribers when they actually are they're paid for. So that's one thing they're getting rid of.
If YouTube sees that, one day they get banned.
Yeah, but they're going to remove them. And I think I'm pretty sure it's against the terms of service to buy subscribers, and it's against the community guidelines to subscribe too.
True.
Well, that's funny too, Premier Hill, because I have a lot of people coming here complaining. Oh, I had the sports game on my live stream the other night, and YouTube give me a community strike. Well, yeah, it's right in the community guidelines. You can't put TV shows on the dang.
Yeah, you can't share another person's broadcast on your stream.
True.
Against community guidelines. You get one warning with community guideline strikes, and if you don't catch that warning, you do it again, you will lose your live streaming privileges, I think for 2 weeks for the first offense, if I remember right. And you won't be able to upload anything either.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, that's the first, and then it gets worse on that. And then 3, you lose your channel.
Yeah,
I don't think anything's changed for the copyright strikes.
I've actually blocked a couple of channels for doing that. They were running my live stream on their live stream.
Well,
So
I ended up.
that goes through YouTube. It ain't your fault if they do yours. It's on them, not you.
Well, the thing of it is, if they're that shady to do that, I don't want them part of my family anyway, dude.
Well, they're just not reading the rules. They just don't know any better, most likely. I mean, a lot of people ain't aware of the rules. They just hit the okay, I accept. And I mean, it's like say you should be reading the rules, and you wouldn't have to ask any questions.
Well,
Really, the guidelines ain't that much reading. It's like a small book, it's like not even as big as a kid's book. I mean, it's not that big of material to read. And it's so vague that you pretty much have to fill in the blanks yourself. They give you examples, but that's about it. They just want you to use common sense is all.
Happy Lux. Andrew wants to know what software is
Snapcam.
that you're using.
It's called Snapcam.
Yeah,
Hey
it's
guys,
close.
you got to have an up-to-date computer to run it because my old Dell will not run it. I tried to run Snapcam the other day when I saw Happy Lux on somebody's live stream, and my old Dell will not support it.
Yeah, it needs a pretty decent graphics card.
Guys, if anybody can share us out, share us out. Hey, Melody Marlendorf, how you doing tonight? Welcome, 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 guys. Share us out. We got 39 awesome channels in the live stream. If everybody will invite one, we'll have 78. Let's grab up these awesome channels. All the grays, grab the grays. Blues, grab the blues. Grays, grab the blues. Blues, grab the grays. Let's go. Anybody got any questions for these two awesome panel members while they're here? You better ask them, guys. Welcome, 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 everybody. Appreciate y'all coming by.
Hey, Melanie's in here. Louis Fuller.
Ralph's Trucking was in here, but I don't know if Ralph's still here or not.
He has to. He's probably on the road.
Yeah, he came in last night, but he was driving. Unknown X Gamer. Well, we got some new channels in here, guys. We got some new channels in here. Everybody should be growing their channels. We got some new folks
Hey,
up
grab
in
it
here.
fast in here. How you doing? Grab it fast. I just wasn't in live stream today. He had a pretty He grabs it fast, man. He gets those good stuffs out of the dumpsters, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was over there watching him the other night. He made a haul. He did. I think he was at CBS. I think it's the one he did the other night. He got some good stuff.
Nomadic Rat Pack, man. How you doing? Yeah, he got some. He was showing the CDs. He got a whole bunch of cool music out of the dumpster, all of them at once. So I'd be like, damn, I had almost every single one of those CDs I used to own that got stolen from me a long time ago.
Butterfly Effect says, I have a question. Why aren't my numbers moving? I see new family, but the numbers still stay the same.
Oh, you know what? That happens even under. So if you're going to studio, they don't like mine. Be going the opposite direction. I don't know if there's a glitch with YouTube, but my numbers sometimes go down and then they go up and then they don't move. Like I'll see a subscription, I'll get notified in my email, and I don't see them move at all.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't. That's it. That must be part of they're trying to. They're kind of freezing. This is my estimate. I don't have no idea if this is true or not. But what I'm guessing is what they're trying to do is they probably have a whole bunch of subscribers they're trying to remove off your account, but they don't want to scare you away and make you disappointed. So they pretty much are just filling in the blanks for you to make it less of a heartache. I don't know. That's just an idea. You know, I don't think YouTube's that nice, but. I don't know, because I'm just thinking it's just too much of a coincidence. I'd be getting like 4 or 5 people at email saying, "Oh, they have subscribed." And I look at my numbers, haven't even moved one. and as a matter of fact, they went the other way. I lost 1 or 2 or something like that.
Guys, let's share this thing out. We just went from 39 to 29 that quick. We lost 10 people. Let's get this thing shared out, folks. Okay, Valley Girl, appreciate you coming by. Raven the Blackbird, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Ravens in the house. What's going on? Hey, maybe I should see if I could. Did I share it out? I don't think I shared it out. I don't even, my bad. Okay, so we can go here.
Lewis Fuller says, Kitty Cat Premier Hill, did you get my message on Instagram?
I haven't checked it. I had to turn off notifications because it was just overwhelming me again. They gotta get me in those groups or whatever. It's nonstop message.
Yeah, it's amazing to wake up every morning. I don't sleep that much, but I wake up and I've got 1,300 notifications, and I'm like, I'm not even that big of a channel. I'm just a little frying pan. It's amazing how many notifications I get.
I know, same here. It's hard to keep up.
And then what a problem I've had this week, guys, is I've been going back. I spent yesterday and today going back to a bunch of my older channels from probably 3 months ago or so. And every one of them, I had to re-hit the bell. I didn't have to resubscribe to the channel, but I had to hit the bell. I wasn't getting notified of their videos or live streams.
Yeah, I just want for everything just crashed for some weird reason.
Nomadic Rat Pack says, Premier Hell, do you know how you receive negative views and studio? It happened to me the other day. Not sure what they're talking about.
Negative views? You mean like your hidden views, like the people that when they send you those you get the likely spam? Is that what you're talking about? Negative views. Oh, you mean negative views? Oh, I've not seen that yet.
Negative dislikes or
I think I know what you mean. I thought you were like negative comments or something, but no, I don't never heard of negative views. That's weird. That was really glitching.
Yeah, I know what he means. You mean on Social Blade, Nomadic Red Pack.
Guys, share this thing out. We got 27 awesome channels in the live stream. Let's get this thing shared out around the world, guys.
I'm saying 29 on my end, and I just had to refresh.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody went live or what, because we were sitting at 39 and all of a sudden we dropped to 28. That usually happens to me when somebody else goes live. Miss Monty P, how you doing? Stevie Boy, how you doing? You brave VG, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We got some awesome new channels in here tonight, guys. Let's keep sharing it out and sharing it out.
What's that one, Happy Flux? What's that one called?
Inverted. It's a new
Inverted?
Yes, it's new.
It's
never
new?
saw it before.
Yeah, be creating new ones of that.
Yeah. I think every week they do.
Yeah, you can find even more if you go to the website and you copy the link and paste in the search bar.
Cherba VG Rens, stop begging. Show love to the people and they will give you love back.
Hug me, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta freaking figure out what's going on with my thing. It keeps telling me I got too many of something. I don't know. Yeah, I got it shared. So.
Oh, I appreciate it, brother.
Holy, it grows up. I could eat a raunchy Oreo. Those Oreos I ate the other day were at least I didn't get sick or anything. I'm sure
Dude,
I
did that boiled egg peanut butter challenge. And dude, I don't think I'll ever eat another boiled egg.
So what do you do with that? What's wrong with the boiled egg? I mean, what do you? Is it you have to eat with the shell on?
No, you just take the boiled egg and you cover it as thick as you can get it in peanut butter, and you eat 3 boiled eggs covered in thick peanut butter, and you get 6 bites.
What's wrong? I don't know. It doesn't actually sound bad.
The taste isn't bad. It's the texture. The texture of the egg inside, the dried egg inside with the peanut butter and that chewy white of the egg. The texture gags you. It's not the taste, it's the texture.
I mean, I'm not really other. I have to say that the only thing that gagged me about that was the taste. Was the vinegar on the pickle vinegar on the Oreo when it was soggy. That was like it was because it was got the very last 2 that I was like getting full. It was getting pretty nasty.
You see, I don't like vinegar.
Me neither. I mean, I'll eat vinegar if it's like let's see, what is it? If I'm just eating a plain pickle, that's fine. I'll eat like the hot pickles with the vinegar on it. Yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else I like vinegar on.
Hey, Mike Jordan, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by tonight. Guys, don't spam my chat.
Gerald BG Reds did it 14 times. She's not listening.
Yeah, they don't be spamming our chat.
Seconds.
I still want to learn how to create some of these filters or alter them. I'm still looking into that. It's a little bit more what I want to do with it is a little bit more complicated than what you can already do. The software is really easy to use for just making your own filters, like just like an image over your face that wraps your face is not hard at all to make. But trying to make like this cat filter would be pretty kind of. I have the resources. But I just want to figure out.
Shelson FC, how are you doing? Shelson FC, how are you doing? Got 34 awesome channels in the live stream. Let's share it out, guys. All the grays, grab the grays. Blues, grab the blues. Grays, grab the blues. Blues, grab the grays. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got 30 awesome channels in the live stream. Let's how about some thumbs up and those shares, guys. They're free. Hillbilly's only getting about 1 thumbs up per 4.4 views, according to YouTube. Thumbs up or thumbs down? I get plenty of the thumbs down, guys. Got you, Mike Jordan. Says posted a new video. Appreciate it. Shadrach Plays, how you doing?
Where did I see that from? Okay, there you go. I'm doing good, Stevie boy. I scroll up because I know I was missing the chat.
Hey, Professor, how you doing? Appreciate you coming by. How's everything over in Tennessee, brother?
I do play Minecraft. Nice. I think that's what it says.
Oh, I got a question for you, Premier. Somebody said they're going to, with this new thing, you can't be smoking or talking about smoking or drinking or anything.
This has nothing to do with that. Not a damn thing. This new Koopa, all this is the Privacy Protection Act
of kids
of 1998.
Right.
Holy crap. It's like really freaking old. And what they're trying to do, since everybody forgot about what it really was about, they go back and read it. And they're trying to make, and a lot of people ain't going back and looking at the law. So everybody just like, oh, believing what everybody's hearing. It's like, because nobody has time to go back and look at that. It is a lot to read. But there's a lot of people out there, a lot of videos that I've seen, legitimately, they're giving you, they're showing you legit parts of it. They're reading you the parts with evidence. So I mean, those are the videos I like to watch. Anybody that's going this, that, and this, and making it sound like it's that bad, and they're really actually there's a lot of things that YouTube is acknowledging right now on their thing. Our concerns are very much looked at by YouTube. Every time you when you're not saying, oh, how the heck are you gonna do this? Regardless, it's not gonna be. They're changing it. That they got to the 9th. They're gonna revise it. I'm sure. This is just an attempt to at least make it. You know what I mean? It's that they got to get something out there to make it so that it looks like they're trying to follow the stuff, and it's going to have to come in there. So I wouldn't worry about they're trying to get their bot to work, but you know what? It's in the end they're going to have to come up with a way of making it so it abides by it, but they can't put it on the creators. I just don't see them. They want to scare you into doing what's right, of course, but I just don't. They're not. Them coming after you, and unless you say, okay, I'll settle, I'll pay it. Well, yeah, of course you didn't fight it because the law is pretty simple at the very beginning of it. I mean, they're going to take me to court. I don't have the damn money, and I'm going to just represent myself. But yeah, if they want to say that I'm directing towards kids, which I know my audience is, there's nothing not at all. So what if a kid likes this filter? I'm not generally, my audience is not kids. And I'm not attaining to kids. Now, if they determine that, then they can take me to court, and we'll go to court, and I'll fight it. And I'll come up with all the things I can. I'm not really hard. I'm not an idiot when it comes to reading and finding out what the rules are.
Mike Jordan says my buddy's page just got demonetized. What for, Mike Jordan? That's an open-ended statement there, buddy. It could be anything.
Yeah, well, if you it could be anything. You can get demonetized. Just an individual thing can get demonetized. If it's not ad worthy for the advertisers, if they don't find if the algorithm detects any of the things that aren't advertising friendly, if it even makes a mistake, because it does make mistakes.
Well, one of the places I think it's going to hit pretty hard, Premier Hale and Happy Lux, is some of those overseas bloggers, expats over there showing the bars and the girly girls and the drinking all the time, and in the Vietnams and the Thailands and the Japans and the Philippines of the world. I think those guys are going to have some problems come the 1st of January myself.
Now, Article 13 is another thing that could affect a lot of creators on all sorts of platforms. I mean, all the other, because Article 13, and they're trying to think of Article 17. We're all lost in this Koopa thing, but there's something else going to be taken it. I mean, it's not going to be a happy New Year by far. We're going to have to everybody's going to have to make sure we understand these new and follow these new things, but I don't think it's going to be as hard. I mean, it's going to affect some channels. I mean, if they word it right, I mean, I'm gonna have cross your fingers, I guess, but honestly, I just don't see it. It's gonna destroy YouTube as its whole entire thing. I mean, it's just only gonna be like. That's why I'm saying I just don't think it's gonna go that route. I mean, but what am I? I'm not. No, I can't. No fortune teller, I guess. I'm more of optimistic.
Well, cats have 9 lives anyway, so you should be good.
I know. I mean, right? I mean, as long as I don't put the bacon on.
Happy Lux, that's a pretty cool filter you're running there, Happy Lux. I like that.
Yeah, I haven't been. I was looking for it. I can't find it. Is it called inverted? You said?
Yes, I'm gonna write it inverted.
GG's Recipes. How you doing? Big Simple 422's in the house, guys.
Yeah, I just typed that in. It won't find it. Oh no, I think I spelled it wrong. I think maybe I didn't. No, Oh, I think I forgot the N.
Guys, if anybody can share us out, share us out. We got 2 awesome folks up here to answer questions for you, so come on over. Share it out. Invite your friends. If you drive by the cemetery, wake a couple people up. Get them on the Hillbilly channel. Politicians can get them for votes. I can get them for family members, guys. Wake them up. Okay, Mike Jordan says, my friend makes costume tutorials and he got demonetized for promoting violence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'd say that'll get you.
That's against the rules.
Yep,
Of course.
that's a no-no. It's just like, it's just like, guys, it's something as simple as showing the World Series game. I mean, you can't run TV shows. You can't run copyrighted music. You can't promote violence.
It's
You
forbidden.
can't do it. Guys, share us out. Share us out. We dropped back down under 30. Let's get this thing shared out. If everybody can share us out, invite some friends over. We got the two guys up here that can answer some questions. Adirondack Camping Adventures had a question for the panel, Hillbilly. I missed it.
Jordan, 10 years ago, you could do that, but nowadays it's impossible. Even 2 seconds, a video from Netflix, and it will be shut down. It's impossible.
All right, and Adirondack says, what changes did they make to channels that include their children in the videos?
As long as your content isn't directed towards kids, you shouldn't, and you marked it correctly, you shouldn't be affected. But I'd err on the side of caution at the moment. I would definitely not put yourself in a position unless you're completely sure.
Yeah, I think I'm like just like Premier Hill just said, guys. Between now until after January, you need to be careful. Just be careful. Do everything by the book until we figure out what happens and where everything lands, guys. Nobody knows for sure what's going to happen.
The dust hasn't settled yet, and I'd wait until they get a firm reason. Because right now, they're not really enforcing it right now, but you just don't want to have to go back and, you know what I mean? Don't waste your time making videos up you're going to have to either get rid of or who knows what. I guess, it'd be really hard. I guess, damn, I don't know. This is just really irritating. I just really just stick to what you pretty much you're balancing it, like, because there's that gray area where you don't really know, and it's so freaking huge because there's just so many. Yeah, so that's the hard part.
That's exactly right, because
they're family friendly because they don't have that option to set. It's either you don't make content for kids. There's not that mixed area, and that's the area that they need to add, and it's been addressed by YouTube, right? That's what they say they're going to come up with a way. They said it was too broad and everything, so they didn't feel like coming out with it. Well, they have to clarify it, so it should be coming, hopefully. It's...
All right, guys, I'm going to step away for just a minute. I'll be right back. Happy Lux, Premier Hill. Keep an eye on things for me. I'll be back in just a minute. I have to go smoke. I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time. No stress.
All right. Hopefully they don't turn me into French fries by the time we get back.
People, I'm going to show you a video that my brother posted 11 years ago. Because 11 years ago, you posted a video. YouTube doesn't even know that you're posting a video from the TV, because I'm gonna post the link. You will see in the video. This video has 1.4 million views. It's 11 years old, and it wasn't my brother's video. He just put it for fun, and you can imagine he got almost 1.5 million views. You can see on the video 1.5 almost. But nowadays it's impossible. Videos like this is impossible. He even earned 241 followers on this video. It's called Cool Dance Moves. 3,600 likes for that video. But nowadays it's impossible, because YouTube knows that you're stealing that video from the TV or from anything, because that's what's the name? It's Fox 5. Nowadays you cannot do that. But 11 years ago, YouTube wasn't so big. Makes like $1,500 for that video. But of course, he forgot the password and the secret. He don't know anything about this account. So it's account waste. It's an account lost.
Exactly. That's what I was just didn't want to try to explain it wrong, but that's right, Rob. That's what I was a video I was watching. I don't know exactly how to explain what he was coming out with, but better parameters on that's the way to put it.
Yeah, because YouTube has last year they found over 19 million US dollar videos from fake videos. And that's the reason that YouTube has changed to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 followers. Because in the past there were too many people putting videos from other people to earn money. And that's why they changed all these new policy rules. So yeah, 10 years ago it was a
Kids
good
are
time. It was a good time to earn money, but it's getting harder and harder for everybody.
I do progressive and deep house trance sets. The music company of the music I play monetize it, and I solely promote the music. Should I be okay? As long as you have express consent from the owner and permission to play it, you should be fine. If you don't have the express permission and rating, or have a way of proving you got it, and they decide to accidentally, and you can't get that. I wouldn't recommend doing anything that's copyrighted or that you don't own, that you don't have permission to use, because it doesn't even just apply to like copyrighted music. It applies to anything that you put on your channel. You got to have permission, to make money on it if it's not your content.
Nemo Dick Redpack. Yes, if you have a video plus 18 years, you don't earn anything. That's true. So it will be orange on your icon, so you don't earn anything.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll depending on it, they will give if they want to put ads on it or whatever, you won't. It depends on how the policy is or what they come after you for. But a lot of people don't throw their content up there. But if they decide to come after you for taking their content and making money off of it, yeah, there's no like, I can't remember the limitations, but I know it's a long time on copyrighted stuff.
Yeah, 2009. It's almost 10 years now.
Yeah, but isn't there I know copyright has a long shelf life. I can't remember the years on it. It's like crazy how long it actually, before it goes into public domain, it's a long time.
True. Welcome back, Carolina.
Appreciate it, guys. Had to go outside and smoke and find out what was burning over in the woods. I guess my closest neighbor is about a quarter of a mile down the road from me, and I guess they're burning leaves. The whole woods looked like they were on fire down there, so I had to go check it out.
It's true, Nomadic Rat Pack. They're trying to enforce the laws by just taking ads off of and forcing content creators that are producing content for kids are going to lose all their ad. If it's directed for kids, you have something to worry about. Now, if you're in the gray area, that's what a lot of channels are worried about, like gaming and everything like that. We don't know where they need to draw a straight freaking line, because we don't want to just be like skating on ice. Yeah, so they're working on that, I'm sure. That's something I couldn't. I've ever reading everything. I don't know which way it's going to go. Everything I've seen, we just don't know. That's what it's up in the air right now. But I mean, all I know, there is a mixed area. But are you going to get in trouble right now for marking it not for kids and being close to it? They said they're doing sweeps. Yes, they're doing sweeps. Not right now. I mean, they give us to the end of the beginning of the year. We have to choose now whether it's marked for kids or not. But they're not going to start enforcing it, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but I didn't think they're going to start enforcing it until enforcing the actual kids policy on the channels. Like, they still need to know. They haven't drawn a straight line for us to follow everything.
Well, let me ask you a question, Premier Hill. Are you worried about any of your videos or live streams?
No, because if they kick me off the platform and I don't have the kind of money, what are they going to do? They can't. And honestly, I've already read the law. So if they try to sue me, I'll just be like, okay, take me to court. I'm not going to freaking pay no fine without a judge proving it. And you don't have to have. Everybody thinks I can't afford an attorney, so I don't have to buy one. So, so I just highly doubt because they're gonna really get mad if they take me to court. Because I'm a smart. Well, I'm not gonna be a smart ass, but I'm gonna be straight and blunt. Like it doesn't apply to me. I don't operate the data collection. I'm not a kids channel. There's multiple reasons why I don't think I'll get one unless kids like potatoes. And I just don't believe it. I don't believe that there are people that YouTube did what they did and just signed right up to it without fighting it. I just cannot believe it because they've tried their best to do it. Now they could have easily not settled and fought it and probably won because they got the gauge gate. It's not their fault. It's not even slightly their fault. They could have easily fought for us, but they didn't. And that breaks my heart.
All right, and I've got one more question that comes up on my live streams almost every night, guys. This is epidemic sound. Everybody asks almost every night, can you play that music if you're subscribed to it and you're paying for it on your live streams and on your videos and not get copyright strikes?
I do it all the time. There's only a couple times I made the mistake, but one time it immediately said it's been relinquished. And then the second time I didn't really know if I waited like a day and I fought it, but I think it was already in the works of getting automatically, like they're going to ignore it. But it was only a couple times that I had it accidentally get triggered. But yes, 100%. Epidemic Sounds, you pay for the service, you get 1 month free, I think, when I got it, and then it's only $15 a month, and you just sign up to YouTube account. You get up to 5 million views per your channel, and it's until you get over 5 million views per your channel, and then it goes up to 150, but still it says 5 million views per month.
And you can play that on the live stream too, correct?
And you can play it on live streams. I do it all the time on mine. It's just you get, and the nice thing is if you have to take a break from YouTube, or if you're not gonna do it, you just can't upload any of the music during the time that you're not signed up for it.
That's true. Yeah.
You just can't. It has to be uploaded during your subscription period to count against the copyright claims.
Yeah, that's true. Because if not, you don't earn anything. So it will be your account has to be activated. If it's not activated here, it's gonna be the icon is gonna be what's the name? You don't earn anything. So you must pay every month, and then you can earn with your live streams. You can earn something.
Yeah, and you get monetized. You get paid for all your monetized views, and it's fully monetizable. If you get sole permission from them to play as much music as you can per month for $15. Only thing it limits you on is so many views per month.
True.
And it says 5 million in the thing when you sign up for it. Pretty sure it said 5. It didn't say it. It said 5 million. I saw the 5, unless they change that. But 5 million views is a lot.
It's $5,000 at least.
No, it's $150 for anything like the second plan that goes above 5 million views, but it just says unlimited views.
Yeah, and I think that $150 Premier Hill, that's like a business account or something, isn't it?
No, it's for a big channel account. It's like when you got a big channel that's getting 5 million views or more, and you want to play it, they know that you can afford it, so they're gonna. If you're getting 5 million views on YouTube, then you're gonna have to pay them a little bit more.
Right. Absolutely.
Because you definitely can afford it. They're not picking on if I get 5 million views, and you have revenue of 5 million views is damn near a good freaking chunk of money.
Yeah, I can afford the next plan if I got 5 million views a month. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I could too. Without question, because it'd be, yeah. So yeah, you can definitely do it. I've been using it for probably like 6. Let's see, I've been using it since before I got my live stream back. So it's been March, February, March, it was May. So it was like April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I've been using it for 8 months now.
And that's the same thing you're using, right?
Yeah, that's what I play most every single. Are you using it too, Happy Lugs?
Of course, since 1 year, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Is that what Blood X is running too?
Yeah,
For
I'm, the
real?
one, I'm the one that told Blood X, you got to get this. It has some jam and rock music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So there you go,
I
guys.
think it's worth it.
It's $15 a month. Epidemic Sound.
And
Uh,
they're adding new music to it a lot too. So you get a lot of, and the staff, what's really cool is they pick out some cool music like every week or every day. Staff picks of the week, I think it is.
Mhm.
So you get some cool new music to listen to and check out. And so they're adding tracks every day, I think.
But you can download monthly, I think 1,000. If you had downloaded already 1,000 songs to your computer, you have to wait for I think couple of weeks, and then you can start download again.
I just play them directly off the site.
Yes, I download on my computer, and then I can play or run it on my computer.
Yeah, I've been playing them off the site, and then sometimes I'll make a thing on Winamp, but it's been working fine for the site. And so I'm doing it both ways, but I just trying to find the songs I want to actually like listen to. So it's like kind of like on my live stream, I'll listen to music and I really want to listen to that one again.
all right, I got a question for you guys, and a couple of people have asked me this too. Uh, if you're on your live stream, say you're on StreamYard, and you've signed up for the service, how can you play the music from your service that you paid for on your live stream?
OBS, or you can just play it on a cell phone. Like it would be hard to do it on StreamYards because of the input. You would, and if you would be kind of difficult. I mean, you've got a virtual driver. You can feed your desktop audio into your mic, but then I don't know. Sometimes that don't work very well. That would be kind of complicated. But I've done it with the virtual drivers. You can do it with the what was it called? It was some virtual driver, but I had so many issues with it trying to get it to work. Because audio and messing with your audio drivers with free software. I know there's some paid software I probably could have got to get it to work better, but I haven't even messed with it since.
How
Since I was
about
trying to
you,
get the robot to work through it, my voice.
Happy Lux? Do you use StreamYard or you use OBS? What do you use when you're
I use,
live?
if I stream, I use OBS, but now I still have to wait like 2 more weeks till 11 December, and then I use OBS. For the moment, I only use StreamYard because I cannot stream.
Gotcha.
So I join other people.
So there you go, guys.
You can't stream. Why can't you stream?
Because I have 2 strikes.
For what? For like copyright music or?
No, for a video that I didn't put plus 18 years old. So yeah, it's my 9th strike already. I have,
wow.
Yeah. So I know how to wait a long time.
Well, that's a bummer. So you get a couple more weeks. You get it lifted. Your restrictions lifted.
Yes. So I have to wait. And then I will restart my stream again, and then let's see how it will run.
Central Coast Bass says you guys are not helping people. What you talking about, Central Coast Bass? These guys are answering questions from people that have asked questions.
Yeah, what is he talking? Central Coast Bass.
Come on, what's up, Central Coast Bass? What are you talking about? What do you want me to help? Did I miss a question?
Wait, look, I'm gonna say it. Don't pay for music, guys. Be original. What you want to explain to us? So I have to play music that it's forbidden on YouTube? Listen, I pay 15 euros a month and I make at least 100 at 200 euros a month. So it's an investment. I pay and I spend, I earn like 10 times more what I am spending. So I earned in 4 months over 1,400 euros. So it's a good investment. Central Coast Bass.
You only need 7 more. Grab it fast. Grab them fast. Like, yeah, it really is a great channel.
Coast Bass to make your own music.
I'm gonna have to
Play
go out and grab my
or piano. It will help.
Well, I can't make my own music, Central Coast Bass, because I don't have a clue how to do it. So if I'm going to get music, I'm going to have to pay the $15 a month and get the music.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I suck at creating music.
Me too. All right, Nomadic Rat Pack says Hillbilly can panel cover topic on copyright-free music usage. I think we just covered that, Nomadic. That's what we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we just caught. It's like if you get I think there's other services, but I couldn't find really good reviews on how well they work. So the one that I use the most, and one that I found that is actually retro. You know, you always read the reviews before you go into any type of like service, especially when it has to do with copyright. So you find out that a lot of people are agreeing that this thing works. Yeah, you can play all the music. You can actually go to there and listen to all the music they got right now on their website without even signing in. So if you play it on your YouTube channel, you're in trouble. Unless you're signed in with their account and have the rights to do so. But yeah, the expensive software to create the music, though.
True.
Like, what's this? Magic Jones. Quite a few other people not quite a few other people that I'm aware of that use that, but I know it's expensive, like $1,000, $2,000 softwares and tons of different other types of software to mix and timing. But you really need a good ear for that kind of stuff.
Nomadic says, I do not pay for my music and use copyright-free music all the time. Just wanted to make sure that it's okay 100%.
But you go on YouTube, you write no copyright music, and then you have some kind of no copyright music. It's easy like this.
Yeah, that sometimes can backfire because not all the time is it copyright free. It's copyright free, but you'll still get flagged from YouTube on some of those songs and some of that music, and it will hit the algorithm and demonetize and send you like one of the it's not really a copyright strike, but it's a copyright notice. And it'll go to your email and it'll just tell you don't have to change anything. But if you have a small channel, you really it's not going to hurt you on anything other than they're just going to put ads on it. And you can actually find out there's other music. You can play music if you don't really. And I'm the only thing I'm not 100% sure of if you get the watch time, if they do that, because it's for watch time to count. It's got to be monetizable, viewable, and support the ad revenue, or be able to support ads. But that's the only thing I'm not 100% sure of. Like if you play that copyright, get that copyright claim, does it count as watch time monetized? Because you read the rules on how it counts watch hours.
Central Coast Bass says you can play copyright music at a certain level and YouTube will not recognize it. I don't take the chance. I don't know.
Yeah, there's some, you can do something like that, but you'd be surprised, you wouldn't be able to really hear it. But Central Coast Bass, he's been with YouTube since 2005, so I would believe when he says they'd be updating that algorithm though, so fine tuning it that you can barely fart and have it not recognize it. Be like, nope, that's a copyrighted version. It sounded just like mine. Hit you with the copyrighted part.
Well, Premier Hill, I don't think you were here last night, buddy, but I got one the other night. I had one of my moderators, had been a moderator for a long time, came in my live stream. I won't mention the name, but started blocking my folks. So I took away their moderator and blocked them from my channel. And the next day, I got a copyright strike from one of those companies that does copyright.
You have like 200 views a day, and you earn like 20 cents a day. I know you're 13 years on YouTube.
But the thing that got me the thing that got me about it, Premier Hell, is I got an email that told me, or on my video, if I go to analytics page and check my videos, it says that I have a copyright strike. But if I go to my copyright and community tabs and look, it doesn't show a copyright strike.
Then it's probably a spam mail. There's people out there sending spam mails that look just like the original. So you verify the source of the email. It could be it could be a fake one. They're out there all the time. There are people scamming, making you, tricking you. You click a link inside that email, it leads you to a place that looks just like YouTube. It asks you to sign in. You're like, wait a second, I'm already signed in. And you're like, okay, well, I'll just sign in. And then they get your password, and that's how you get tricked into falling for some security. So be very careful when you're opening up emails when they don't make sense.
All right, well, but
you gotta look for the wording, make sure you.
This is on my video itself in my analytics.
Okay.
So I clicked on it, and it tells me, and it told me the minutes in my video where it was, and I can play it, and the exact same time that I was having problems with that moderator, and was calling that moderator's name out. That's what they hit me for the copyright strike. So I appealed it.
Well, as long as there was no copyright, they'll appeal it. Yeah, as long as you know what you're doing, and anybody can write it, and they get in trouble for claiming a copyright on something that's not theirs. And likewise, it goes for both. So somebody's going to get in trouble for doing it. So that's why it's really, at least that's what I read in the rules. And I don't know how. I've never had been. I wouldn't be filing copyright claims on anybody.
Got you, Central Coast. Central Coast Bass says that's not a strike; it's a warning. Yeah, I don't know, Central Coast. It said that they were going to take away my AdSense, was going to share my AdSense.
Oh yeah, that's a claim. They're going to share. That's not a strike. That's a copyright claim. See, there's different policies on copyrighted material, and getting into that is like, wow, because it's some of them, some like music, some things that you do. But you weren't playing music, were you?
No, I had no music. I was sitting here on a live stream just like we are right now. I didn't even have a panel going. It was just me sitting here on the live stream talking.
Yeah, I would contest it, because what are they going to do? Copyright. So somebody just pretty much got mad and came back and tried to claim something that wasn't true. Yeah, it just sounds like a false claim.
Well, like I say, I feel the thing.
Test.
But anyway.
Usually if you look into it, it'll tell you what exactly that is claimed, because it'll say who's the claimant, and it'll tell you the place they used to anyways. Tell you the place in the video of what was claimed.
Well, it's one of those channels. I looked it up. I can't remember. I should have wrote it down. But it's got like 3 letters, underscore, and then 2 letters. It's like one of those companies that are.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. But that big company, because it's one that Mr. Beast hates the most. They always show, everybody knows it is like UTC or UTU, UTMG
one of those.
Yeah, because they be hitting everybody with all sorts of different copyrights. You know, for them, if any time you play like one type of song or anybody hearing it, they own the rights to it. They're the first ones to smack you with one.
Gotcha.
I think it may have been a text written. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think, well, the chat wouldn't necessarily could be, because it's kind of like the chat doesn't relate it to the content, because unless you're sharing, I don't know. I've never really thought about chat being a shareable place for content, because you only get 200 characters.
Hey, Jay Beasy, how you doing? Blue Idaho. Guys, I'm way behind on the chat. We've been sitting here talking and talking and talking. I apologize for not keeping up with it. Big Simple 422's in the house.
Right.
He's been shouting out Premier. Jay Beasy's in the house. B Unique's in the house. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you coming by. Anna Moore. Guys, we've got 34 awesome channels in the live stream. If anybody can share us out, share us out. We'll keep the panel going, and we'll keep going tonight, guys. Y'all keep networking and keep the questions coming. If anybody's got questions, uh, now's the time to ask. You guys know what to do. Just keep grinding and grinding. That's what it's all about.
Well, I mean, words and phrases that you're trying to monetize. I mean, you can't, like, if I were to say a company name and were to down like to diss them or something like that, they could probably get me for like something like, yeah, I don't know. There's weird laws about the company brandings and names. And I heard that there was something about that, but I'm not too much aware about what might be coming on that. I know Article 13 and everything has something in Article 17 now, I think. Oh, freaking. I mean, all that stuff is like a thing. I mean, it's in Europe, all my friends in UK and other countries that have this article coming out. It's making, I don't know. I heard it passed. I don't think it's being revised or anything. I haven't really looked into it, but I heard it's going to be affecting a lot of people coming next year.
There you go, Central Coast Bass. I just put the link in the live stream. Central Coast Bass wants to come up, guys. So I just dropped the link. Come on up, Central Coast.
Yeah, buddy, man. He's always on my live streams. He's a great dude. I hung out with him on his live stream too, and he's been on YouTube forever. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke. I'll see you when I get back from my cigarette.
All right, buddy.
I will come back in 2 minutes.
Hey, Central Coast Bass, how you doing, brother?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing all right. I think both of them ducked out on me for a minute. They said they'll be right back.
I scared them away. What?
Nah, Premier Hill had to go smoke, and Happy Lux had to take a 2-minute break. Happy Lux has been on here since the very beginning of the live stream, so they're both taking a break.
All right. No, I don't know. I just like to join in when there's a lot of.
Buddy, you're welcome. You're welcome here anytime. I appreciate it. Look, that tripod looks awesome, brother.
Yeah, it's from 2002.
What camera are you running?
No, I'm just on my phone.
Just on your phone? I got you.
Yeah, no, this is That's how I go live is on my phones. No, I don't know. When I sit and listen to all these people talk, as I said, I've been on the platform since before Google bought them.
Right.
And I just hear like everybody's fears and concerns, and I'm just like, guys, it's not that bad. I mean,
yeah, everybody's panicking, and I didn't say this a while ago, Central Coast, but I'll say it now since it's just me and you here sitting here talking. I think there's a lot of people getting a lot of watch time and a lot of views out of scaring people right now.
Dude, it's like
that's my personal opinion.
It's like Y2K.
Yes.
It's every time this happens, even back with the apocalypse thing, it's just people looking for views. Like they're doing the scare tactic, they're putting it on, they're fear mongering, they're just trying to panic everybody. And it's simply just to drive their views.
That's what I think too. And you know, I didn't post my first video to the end of July. I got my first subscriber at the end of July this year, Central Coast. Yeah. But I did a lot of watching for a long time. I watched and watched and watched and watched. And then, like you say, after a while you start picking up on it. It's almost like drama for some people. They post the drama to scare people, to get people to come and watch their content and give them the views.
Yeah, well, just look right now with the whole COPA thing. How many percentage of videos on your recommended are dealing with that subject?
A ton.
Exactly. I get on my phone now, and probably 90% of when I scroll through, it's COPA, 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 COPA. It's everybody is just completely, totally just jumping on that to get views.
Well, that's what I tell people all the time. You know, people come to my little live stream and ask me questions about it, and I say, guys, if I'm still here after January 9th, I'm still here. If I'm not here, then we'll do something different. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I
Well, the
I I see what they're trying to do, but I have seen so much content on YouTube I mean,
well, I
almost
mean,
all the way down to naked girls drunk, in
right.
Pattaya, Thailand, and they're getting, three
Yeah.
hundred 300 people in their live streams watching it, and YouTube didn't shut them
But
down.
but if you look at the history of YouTube, why did the ad apocalypse happen?
Yeah.
Because they were ignorant. Because they were ignorant, they just wanted the money. Why'd the COPA thing come about? Because in 2013, when the new added things to it happened, they ignored it. That's why they got sued and settled for $170 million. Everyone's saying it's YouTube, it's YouTube. No, it's YouTube's lack of keeping
Right.
up with what should have been done. It's all them that's just want some money, looking for the views, just bringing in that billions of dollars in that, and they're just sliding the law. They're just like, oh, it doesn't apply to us. We're YouTube, and it's all catching up to them.
Well,
And yeah, I mean, it's going to fall on us because there's going to be a lot of things that change. But that change should have been done a long time ago on
well,
YouTube.
well, that's exactly right, and it's like it's like the old saying, growing up with grandma, you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. So everybody's blaming on their brothers or their cousins or
Right.
somebody else. And it's almost like that. That's what's happening with YouTube. They got their hands slapped, got fined.
Yep.
So now they're going to push that all back down onto the creators.
It's they're not they're not forcing on us the creators. It's the law itself that's forcing it on us the creators. Because that the law we're talking about, the COPA one, that was all that. It's been around since I think like 2002, 2003, and they did a new update to it in 2013. So I mean, people, I don't know, everyone's just like, oh, this new law. What's this new law? No, it's been on the books for like almost 20 years. It's just that people like YouTube and all that have been ignoring it. The whole law is basically just about collecting data and
On
targeting
kids.
kids with personal data. It's about
Right.
mining information on children. That's all that law is about. It has nothing, I mean, it doesn't have to do with your content being targeted towards kids. And they can run normal, non secular ads on that video. They just can't run personal ads targeted at kids based on the information that they got from the video and what the kids were watching. Like if they're watching Pega Pig or Scooby Doo
SpongeBob or
or
something like that. Right.
right. They just cannot use any of that information to target them with ads. That's what the whole law's about. And people keep thinking, oh, they're going to find you and they're going to find you. And no, it's if it's not running personalized ads and YouTube is not collecting information from kids that are under that age, you're not violating the law. So you're not going to be fined. It's, I mean, everyone's like, I mean, same thing with copyright. I mean, if you play a piece of music on your video, it's up to a $5,000 or $6,000 fine that you could get hit with if they want to take the time to hit you with it and then take you to court and all that other stuff. But they don't want to do any of that. It's just it's just a scare tactic to keep you away from using copyright music.
Copyright stuff.
And then
What would
YouTube just, well, see, YouTube bypassed that a long time ago because now when you do that, they let you use the music and the revenue from it just goes to the copyright owner. They did that a long time ago. It's really easy. Before it'd be like, you're in violation, you need to take this down, or you might get sued by BMI or whatever for using this. No, now simply it just comes back and says, we found copyrighted music. all your music, if you monetize it, all your money, if you monetize it, will go to, you know, Billie Eilish or whoever it is.
Yeah,
And that's it.
they just take
the video stays up.
they take my couple of pennies from AdSense and give it to the copyright people.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's what they'll do. Unless it's banned on YouTube, unless it's forbidden. The policy says not allowed on YouTube, and you can look at the policy on the YouTube page for that. They have it's on the right now. They're going to probably move it over to the beta, but I don't know if it's on there yet.
No, but I said it's.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, they can run ads on children's oriented videos.
Yes, they can, but they're not targeted ads. That's the information. And that's why I know COPA, they can't put that on. They could put it on us as a requirement for guidelines, but the law, if we break it, the only way it would apply to us is if they can make us the operators. And that's what I think they're trying to do, is to make us, since we are posting a video and we are operating a channel through YouTube, this is the only way I can think it can actually apply.
Well, no, the only way
the border, the gray area is too broad. There is a mixed option in that Coupa law that can it can apply to all audiences. Like this cat, it could just a general audience. Like it could go to a general audience. And that's what I'm not targeting just kids. I'm not making googie glag.
But the only way you would get the one that gets targeted is if you did not list it as not for kids.
I listed it as not for kids, and I'm not targeting kids. I'm just being all these
nothing to worry about.
Exactly. And that's what everybody as well. Like my friend, she's been reading all the rules, and I've been watching videos of lawyers that talk about how this couldn't be really applied to creators because we don't collect the data. We are. Exactly. That's the only part that they can't come after us because it doesn't. They're out of their element when they're saying that. But that's maybe they just don't because it is an old law. It is like 20 years old, and people are taking over and trying to. Who knows who actually wrote that? I mean, I have to read it.
Yeah.
I mean,
it got revised. It got revised in 2013. It got revised.
No, that was a revised. They had a revision back then. It came out in 98. 98.
No, I know that. Yeah, no, the law is actually from the early 2000s, but the revision
the Child Privacy Act was. I could have swore it was 98.
No, as far as I know, I think it was like 2001, a couple of years later. But since the internet's become popular,
because I know somebody sent me a whole bunch of screenshots of the Coupa law.
It came about when online came about, when the internet came about as popular, which is late 90s, early 2000s. That's when the law came about, because it was a new way to target children. It was a new way to target children. So they had to come up with a law that governed that sort of new entity. It wasn't TV, it wasn't radio. Suddenly it was a new way to broadcast to children. So that's where the law came about.
Well, it's because they don't police the internet as well as they do like television broad. Because the FCC is what TV is governed by. The internet's and they're governing the FTC is what governs the internet and under the Online Privacy Act. Everybody's getting the FCC and the FTC confused.
Yeah,
they're totally different.
They're two different entities. Yeah, but
they're related by the fact that they create laws in the federal agency, but they're not the same group.
Right. But I just said it's fear mongering, and people are using it to get views and make money.
Yeah, and there's a couple channels that I've watched that I know they're just trying to set the record straight, and they're big channels, and I like how they try to set it straight. And I watched them, and I've watched a lot of them, because I'm curious. I'm worried. I mean, they even say they're worried.
Well, yeah, but I said if you market the way you market, because the law is about, like I said, collecting data, and like you said, we don't collect data. YouTube does.
Yeah, the YouTube is the one that has the owner, the operator, and that's what it applies to, and that's what the online it generally states. This is what it applies to, who it applies to, and they're trying to stretch it back onto us. But we don't collect the data. We don't use the data. But
See, the only thing that would get you in trouble as a creator and might get you sued is if you said, yes, it's made for children, and it violates the law. Yet, since you said that, YouTube is collecting data on it. If they see that and come to YouTube and go, "Oh, you're collecting data on this
well, I mean,
kid," and then YouTube goes, "Oh no, wait, look, they hit that button. They said not created for kids, so we're off the hook. If you want to sue somebody, you got to get them."
yeah, they're
We
putting
gave
it.
them
They're
the
trying to
option.
put it on us, but
Yeah,
technically, I mean, technically, it'd be hard for them to push that, but it would be a lot easier now that they have that button.
that's what I
Especially
said.
if you made a video saying kids only
Right.
and you marked it as not for kids. Yeah, it would be a
Right.
blatant. You're
Right.
pretty much like trying to. I don't know. I wouldn't
But
want to be
YouTube,
in that predicament.
yeah, but YouTube's protecting itself. That's why they should have done this button back in 2013 when the revision was made.
But this is the funny thing. This is what I don't understand. If you mark your channel, you can turn off ads and still have super chats on a live stream. You can turn off all that stuff, right? And the ads are what they're after, marketing ads. So you could turn off ads and still be monetized on a channel. You don't have to run ads on your channel.
Right.
That's the confusing part. I mean, honestly, why couldn't you just turn off ads for yourself? But they want to add all these other stipulations by taking away like communications and all that stuff because they want to protect the kids. And I heard there's a lot of issues with that in the day. So there's another reasons why they're doing that. It ain't just the Koopa. It ain't just that law. It's because they're trying to protect because there's a lot of weird people out there.
Well, basically, just go back to Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what this law is trying to protect against. Is somebody that can, find their email, find their whatever through this, through that, and then try to prey on it in that manner.
Mm-hmm.
That's all this law is trying to protect is somebody.
Well, this law, Coop, is only about the collection of data from minors without parental consent. It's to put parents in charge of what the internet can collect on their kids without permission. Right. So that's the only thing that they're supposed to be doing, but they're going far and beyond what's necessary.
Yeah, but I said
to apply by the law, and I think that's just a little funny, a little fishy.
But that's the whole thing. Is the thing is basically it's about. It all started with like predators and kids, and people are trying to prey on kids that don't have. And it went from, to Catch a Predator type. Now it's to, you're going to warp their brains in that because you're targeting ads to them and ads that are going to, mess with their mind and all that. I mean, that's where it's come from, but that's where it is now. Where it's instead of it's some guy in a van saying, "Hey kid, I got internet, I got Wi-Fi. Join me in my."
I got unrestricted access to YouTube.
Yeah, I got unrestricted. Come watch stuff. Yeah, and now it's like, oh, well, we can't, you can't target gum to them that has a certain flavor because they shouldn't have sugar in that. But that's just kind of where it's gone with this sort of is. I don't know why you can't. Because TV has during cartoons and all that, it has kids-oriented commercials, right? So, I mean, they know their audience and everything on TV, and they're targeting those sort of commercials to, Romper Room or Mr. Rogers and all that stuff. It seems to be no different if you're on the internet. Yeah.
It's media.
Well, there could be predators out there. It makes no sense.
Well, the thing of it is, guys, just like Central Coast Bass just said, almost every video, especially this time of the year, is 60% or more of them's targeting kids. Period.
Exactly. Yeah, I said that it's. I said it went from the whole To Catch a Predator thing to just advertising them is being predatory.
Yeah, but it's honestly, it should be like, if this is the thing. I mean, it's been, they've already addressed this, and I don't know if YouTube totally forgot that they've already abided by it. But when they're bragging, that was the thing I was reading about. Like, what actually made them fall down this rabbit hole? How did they how did they put their foot in their mouth? Well, they were bragging about how they have so many kids on the platform to advertisers.
Yeah.
That's what put them in trouble, you know?
That was when that one group started looking at them, right? Like a couple years ago.
That was not, yeah. And then that's when they started going, wait a second, you're basically bragging that you got a lot of kids on your platform, that, you know, for advertisers to come over and place some ads over here, and they got targeted ads for kids, and that's not us. That's not our fault. That was not, we didn't even know.
I said it's all YouTube's fault for being ignorant.
Nah, it's just, you know, exactly what you were saying earlier. I was watching it out there when I was smoking. They were in it for the money.
Yeah.
And the views. I mean, YouTube wasn't, I mean, everybody, I don't know, they thought they were covered, but, you know, when you start bragging about getting around the law, yeah, that's when you get in trouble.
Well, it wasn't even the FTC that brought up the lawsuit. It was an advocate that went to the FTC
and pointed it out. Yeah, I didn't know that part. See, there's a lot of knowledge out there that, I mean, I know a lot, but I don't even know anything. You think you know a lot, you don't.
It was actually an advocacy group that started following it, and they're the ones that presented it to the FTC, and that's what led to the lawsuit.
Well, let me throw a quick question out there to you guys. How do you think this is going to affect some of the overseas accounts, guys? Because they're going to have to report through YouTube, right?
They all have to abide by this law for the United, since YouTube is in the United States and it's based
here.
Everybody's got to abide by this law. Now, it's how they're implementing it that I don't agree with it, and hopefully they change the implementation or make it a little bit more clear for creators that aren't aiming towards kids content. It sucks that a lot of kids content ain't going to be created for kids without a better incentive for them to create more money, because if they don't have the ability to pay their staff to create their content, there's going to be a lot more raunchier content on YouTube because of this. Like, it's not going to be pretty.
That's the thing, is there's a lot of people, but what I've never been to, what's up with YouTube Kids? I mean, is it just,
it's an app that doesn't have any commercials. I mean, it does have commercials, but it doesn't have any targeted ads. It doesn't watch, it doesn't collect data on the kids. But what's really crazy and what's really weird is it would have targeted ads, because it's a kids app, and it would be able to put all the non-targeted ads for kids on there. Not targeted, we're just throwing kids commercials on there. So basically, honestly, YouTube's going to make a fortune off of that.
But basically, YouTube's becoming more restricted than TV as far as ads.
All right, Rob.
Is that pretty much what it's coming down to from here?
What?
I said it's coming down to that YouTube's more restricted than TV as far as ads for children.
Yeah, it's just about collection of data is the only thing that's play. It's not the ads. But it's just it's the targeted ads that they're after, the ones that they're gathering data without the permission of the parent. But
they collect that on TV.
90% of the parents gave them permission because they signed them into YouTube. They gave them access to a tablet.
Exactly.
So they already got the permission. That right there. If the parents don't police their kids' tablets and their things, that's not YouTube's fault. So technically, but the fact that they were blatantly like bragging about, this and that, not realizing that it actually was, I mean, but it's still, they could have fought it. And I know they could have fought it, and they could have won.
Right.
And then put it onto the parents we got consent. They just, all they had to do was revise their terms of service so that parents understood, and then the kids know, and let it be known that if your kids are using YouTube, you're giving you to use YouTube, you have to have parental consent if you're under age of 13 or whatever. I mean, they have to sign into an account. And I'm pretty sure you have to sign into an account to get access for them to actually put cookies and everything on your stuff. So you actually have to have an active account to get that data.
Right, but here's another funny thing with me is YouTube says I have no viewers under the age of 18. Yet I have tons of fishing channels.
Yeah, they don't even give that information because they're not collecting it. That's the thing. That's why I don't understand what.
But I have tons of kids that watch
when
me
they
that are
agreed to
13
do
and
this.
14.
But you can change the
13,
age.
14 that have their own
It's so
channels.
easy to change the age on YouTube.
They're going in through their parents'
I've got a,
That means
I've
they
got a bunch
permission,
that come
right?
to my live stream, guys, that I know are 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds coming in my live stream almost every night.
And they're probably on their parents' account, and their parent gave them permission. That's unexpressed permission. If I wasn't aware of anything,
Does it show
permission or permission regardless? So that's the only thing that's floating up in the air. I think that they need a. I don't know. I think YouTube erred on the side of caution, but also made a huge mistake in the same process.
But Carolina, in your analytics, does it tell you have any kids watching?
Nope. Says 0.
Mine says 0. It
Yep.
says everybody watching is 18 and
The
above.
whole entire thing I think I had 1% from 13 to 18 on mine.
I used to, but now I don't at all. It's all
if you go to all time, it'll show all time, and it'll probably be a lot higher than 1%. Hey, Sunshine Cooper.
Hello, Sunshine Cooper.
To be honest with you, folks, I've been blocking a lot of those folks. When I go there and I see that I can tell, that they're 12 or 13. I've been blocking them from my channel because, to be honest with you, I might come in here mad one night and drop a cuss word, or a troll might come in and say a cuss word. Smoking. Absolutely.
I mean,
so I block them, to be honest with you, because I don't want to.
I don't want them in my live.
Me neither.
I'll talk to them when I see them fishing and they come up to me and that. And if they watch my shows, but I don't necessarily want them in my lives, my late night lives. I mean, they can watch me when I'm live fishing, but when I'm on,
I consider my. I mean, since I have the cat head, and I've had people tell me that they sit and they love to get their kids laugh at me sometimes, and I'm not aiming towards them. Like, why are they even laughing? I'm not making kid jokes or anything or saying parallels, but with the filter that I got, it can be misconstrued as I'm attractive, child attractive. It's like, but I'm not trying. My audience isn't gonna be kids. I don't know how to. I'm not gonna.
If you have that thing on your channel, it's not going to affect you.
That's why I'm not worried about it. And if that happens, just so happens that they pretty much give me a warning or tell me I can't do it, I'm just gonna say, well, damn, if I can't have fun on YouTube, why do I want to be here? Well, it's not you have to just name it to Orange Tube or Your Tube or Their Tube or something else, because it sure as heck isn't our tube anymore.
Well, if you notice it, there is the wording repeat offenders within the dialogue of your code.
Yeah, but I'm not doing anything that
That's why I said
that would
accidentally
break the COPPA rule. Like, I am not doing anything that could break COPPA.
Yeah, if you're not doing it intentionally and repetitively.
It even says it too: intentionally, knowingly, and willingly breaking it.
And repetitive. If you watch the one by the lady that YouTube put out,
right?
She says repetitive and repeat.
Yeah, like you correct yourself and you still go back and continuously do it. Like you,
right? But everybody else says, "Oh, but they tell you to consult." All they focused on that was, "Oh, consult a lawyer. Consult a lawyer."
Yeah, who can afford a freaking lawyer?
Yeah,
I mean, those guys are expensive.
They're picking out that fear factor that they're putting in all these things about COPPA, and they go, "Oh, well, look at this video that YouTube put out," and they go that little clip where she goes, "If you have any issues, consult a lawyer." It's like, you're not showing the rest of what she said.
If you're not sure whether your content falls on kids or anything, consult a lawyer. And I even watched a whole bunch of people that were like YouTubers that are claimed to be have a law degree, and they know they're a lawyer. They read the thing, they explained it all, and they still are going, I still don't know. I would go to all these lawyers, and I would still get a different answer.
Look at most of the ones that are running and trying to get views from the COPPA one. What is the big headliner? White thing right across it, $42,000 fine. oh, you could get fined up to 42.
Yeah, it's clickbait, and then
clickbait.
that's
They're
still
using it everywhere.
that's the only clickbait that people like. They oh crap, and ever
could get
since I
fined
started watching them, I
$42,000.
get tons and tons of new videos based on Koopa. It's like, damn, I'm tired of watching all this crap
I
about
know.
Koopa. I think I got a good understanding.
I just
of
said
it.
that
It's
to
still the best
Carolina
that they settle,
earlier.
so they're all hyping it up, but it is a good thing. I think that it needs to be aware. People need to go state their opinion to the petition, and then send
But
a
the right
message.
thing.
Send a clear, message to the FTC that how it's going to affect your channel or your friends' channel. It's that wouldn't be
I'll
hard,
be right
but
back
you
for a second.
couldn't. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's I just don't. Yeah, they're a lot of them are just fear
maybe I
mongers.
need to maybe I need to label my next live stream Hillbilly Copa. Maybe that clickbait will get me about 200 people in my live stream.
Yeah. Good, just talk. It's just all you have to do is say that. Yeah. Let's talk about Koopa, and then you get flagged for a kids channel because they're thinking they're talking about Mario's Koopa.
Nobody can control. Nobody.
Not K.
If I would have known that I was going to have all you guys show up for the panel tonight, that's what I would have put on my live stream. I'd have probably got about 500 people in here tonight. That'd have been awesome.
My two lovely co-hosts and hosts, have a wonderful day. It was for me. I think for today it was enough. And
yeah, I think I've watched enough on Koopa that it's nothing we can even talk about until we get more information.
yeah, it's
It
not
pretty much
anymore,
just hasn't even got settled in yet. And if they start enforcing this rule with these vague, it's just going to destroy a lot of channels and get a lot of people in trouble for not even breaking a law, not even breaking anything. And YouTube's going to try to protect itself. And if whatever they say goes, oh, big boss, man, FTC said I was a kids channel and I wasn't. And what are they going to do? They're just going to delete your channel and you're not going to have, all the smaller channels are going to be boom. They could do that. They could. But I just don't think it's going to go that route. Used to cross your fingers, but
okay.
Okay, much love, everybody. See you next time. Bye.
Later.
See you, Happy Lux.
Well, I wanted to get to the other point where you guys were talking about the music and the copyright, like music, and trying to use music in that. This is what I was telling you guys about.
Pinnacle Studio.
This software right here. They've actually had it since 2000. I think I have a version back to 2005. And inside it has its own music generation for copyrighted free music.
Probably a lot, Mandy. What was that?
It's the stuff that I use, and if you watch my newer videos on that, the music I use and I've been using, and they have music that's made by a composer and everything else in here, all different. I mean, there's jazz, there's cinematic, there's everything, and you can draw it out to whatever length of a video you want, and it'll create that song all the way out and end it perfectly. And
that's awesome. Yeah,
and it's all in there. I've been using it since 2005, and like I said, and you can actually order other versions too off it. I'm still only using what the original that came with it way back in like 2008, 2005. But
I'm gonna have to check that out. How much was it?
I think it's like, this is the platinum, the ultimate, but they all have it, even the lower one. It's like $60.
Nah, it's normally what software like that costs, and you don't have to pay a monthly fee, which is annoying.
This is actually a really good high-end video editing software. I mean, it's amazing, powerful, and everything. But I use Acid, which I'm more familiar with. But I use this thing to go in. I create all the different music that I want to use, and I've been using it since 2008 on my videos, and never once have I had any copyright, anything from anything. It's just like, and
I'll have to check that out.
You can create it to whatever lane. I said you put it in the timeline. You put it in the timeline, and say you have a little section that's only 15 seconds, but you want some cool like jazz music or something, and you can just do it at 15 seconds, hit it, and it'll start it and end it with breaks and right at 15 seconds. Or you can pull it
That's
out to
awesome.
5 minutes, and it'll recreate the same song and add new stuff to it all the way to 15 minutes. So yeah, Pinnacle Studio. I said it's been around since I think my first time. Well, let's say this is 20. Now they're on 22 because this is 2 years old. The version I have is Studio 12, and I think I had Studio 8 before that, and they all had the same exact music in it that you could create. So I said,
Yeah, I have to check that out. I'm going to use the one I'm trying to get familiar with. Since I already got music, I can throw in on my stuff that I pay for, and I'm already like paying for the Adobe Cloud, which I got Premiere, you got After Effects, you got a whole bunch of like even stuff apps on your phone that you can use when you buy the cloud, buy the Creative Cloud. You got a lot of things you can, because you got like images you can edit it in Photoshop, and it's just a lot. They're still learning a lot on the Premiere Pro, but
yeah, but I said with this thing, I said that
Carolina Computer Chick's not a troll. She's I've seen her around quite often.
The other one too is if you
I
get
don't know,
Vegas,
they're probably like 100 subscribers, so I don't know. I don't like people cussing in my live stream, brother.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
but if you get also if you get Vegas, which I have Vegas Ultimate, it has an actual music creation inside it, and it gives you like beat samples and everything else, and with vocals and everything, and you can actually put them in, and then you hit create song, and if you put in like a horn or a guitar or a drum and some lyrics, and you hit it, it automatically turns it into a song on its own. Which I just discovered it the other day. I had it in there and I was just playing around with, samples and trying to make my own. And all of a sudden I went, great song. What? Because I had I had horns and drums and I hit it. And all of a sudden it came up and it had this like 2-minute song. And it used all the instruments I picked and generated its own original song from it.
Really? That's kind of neat.
Oh, so yeah, I can make a naked kitty song then for Premiere Hell.
Yeah, if you want to put.
How am I naked? I don't even have a body to be naked in.
Exactly.
I mean,
naked head, the naked kitty head. That should be the song.
There you go.
That's all I got to do is put naked in the title, and that'll get me definitely marked as adults only.
And it'll get you demonetized.
Yeah, those are the key words that you don't want to use in titles.
Naked, insane. What else? There's a bunch of them I've used, and I just put that one word in the title, and all of a sudden.
No, there's a huge list of words automatically. You put like either in the beginning or speak of, it can get you demonetized.
Yeah. I took it out and changed the title, and all of a sudden it came back monetized. And also, it was the word insane is what did it. Anyway, it was titled Most Insane Bass Bite Ever. And they demonetized it because it said, sensitive.
Oh, I got a question, guys. When I do my live streams on StreamYard, I have to go into my analytics and turn on the monetization on it. But after I end my live stream, it goes right back and turns yellow. I have to get my live streams reviewed, every live stream. Do you guys have to do that?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes it'll go yellow, and it usually happens when you have multiple people on the panel because it's a lot going on, especially like if you're using StreamYards. And I heard that's just normal because
it'll go yellow, and then sometimes a couple days later it'll be back to green.
Yeah, and it depends on sometimes if they say it's not suitable.
Precautionary goes yellow, and then usually within a couple days, if you go back and check, it'll be green, unless there was a lot of swearing or a lot of.
Well, as soon as I got monetized and I went in and turned everything on, it went back. It went every video I ever done went yellow.
Right. They'll do that automatically till their analytics run through it to check it.
Yeah, it takes a while. It took me a while. Some of
Yeah.
my videos took a long time to actually get past the yellow mark when you first get
Yeah.
monetized.
I noticed that too, because my normal ones don't. When I go through StreamYard, they all went yellow, and I was like, "What? Why?"
Yeah, the longer the video, the harder it is for the bot
Yeah.
to kind of put an ad on it, because when you have a live stream, it's so long, it has a hard time to even choose like targeted ads. That's why your CPM on your live streams won't be very, unless you have a topic and you keep your live streams down to a minimum of so many, like I don't know, maybe hour or 2 hours or something
Hour, 2 hours.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Then your ad, then they can go through it. If you're talking about certain like tutorials or whatever like that, you're answering, you can actually put that in the description after what your whole entire live stream is about, which I don't even find the time to do all that, especially on 11-hour live stream or something.
Exactly. No,
It's
that's
really
normal.
hard.
That's
So
normal,
basically, if
Carolina.
I were to have like a food or a gross thing on that, and
Right.
that would mean if I put that in the description, it really helps your CPM come up if you're trying to gain ad revenue. I mean, you don't going to make a lot of money on ads, but your CPM will determine what you're going to make too. So in the description, if you put like certain things and advertisers can see that your content or your live stream is about eating food and you had a little bit of fun, well, they can throw an ad before you start going to that live stream about like a food commercial or something like that. I've never really seen any food commercials yet on YouTube, but you could just see that they want to be able to target because I've noticed a security ad on one of mine, but it was well thought out. Like I showed you the 10 security tips, and it was really easy for a marketer to put that ad on that video because,
well, dude,
if you want security stuff,
if you want to know how instantaneous it is, go to Google or go to Amazon, search for turnips, something you've never searched for, and then go back to your normal Google browser, and all of a sudden you'll have lots of ads on the side about turnips.
Turnips.
How to buy turnips.
Target advertising isn't a bad thing. I don't mind it at all.
But I'm just saying how quick it is.
Something, and they're gonna show me where it is and already find it for me.
Oh yeah.
So there was a good deal on this computer that they got right now, and I look into it and I find out, hey, I might want to get that computer.
Boom! It shows up everywhere instantaneously.
Yeah, that's called target advertising, and it's a lot of people think it's kind of creepy.
It is. I got creeped out.
On the good side of it, it saves me a lot of search time if I have an ad tell me exactly where it's at, and they pay for the ad. It's all how you look at it. Of course, they're trying to make money, and they're trying to serve you what you need.
Right. When I first got into when I was first looking for a drone or whatever, and I remember I never searched for it in my life on the internet. Got in and typed in like drone or something, and then okay, I'm done with that. And then suddenly, when I opened it up again, all of a sudden, everything I was looking at, all the ads were all focused on drones. Like I'm like, wow, that took a matter of like 5 seconds for.
I could tell you one thing. I'd rather have that ad ran instead of like Grammarly or some ad that I just get really annoyed with.
Yeah.
Or something advertise something I'm not even remotely interested in, like women's underwear.
Well, that shaving commercial, that ad went on everybody's for 2 weeks. The same ad was running on every single channel.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
That was the one I was getting at. Every single music video, it kept like blaring. It was 5 times louder than the music. I'd be listening to music out in the kitchen, cleaning up the house. All of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. The music ended and went to "Welcome to Grammarly," vibrating the windows and everything.
Yeah, I said it.
Hold on a minute, guys. Mia 2000 just guys. I shout out Propel Water every single night. Mia 2000 just put in here, I'm back. Pepsi, Mia 2000 says, I'm back. Pepsi is reviewing you for Propel Hillbilly. Congratulations.
Really?
What?
You got an ad from Propel on your video? That's cool.
What? They want to sponsor you?
Deal? I have no idea. This Mia 2000 says, I'm back. Pepsi is reviewing you for Propel, Hillbilly. Congratulations.
Well, if they
Was
want to pay
Prepare
money,
like a water from Pepsi.
Yeah.
yeah, it's distributed by Pepsi. You know, they're all
That'd be some expensive water.
I contacted them and sent them a screenshot of you holding the water in your stream. Mia 2000. That's awesome.
They said thanks. Well, that's it. I'm going to shave with Dollar Shave Club then. They sponsor everybody else. I need a shot of. I'm going clean. Use Dollar Shave.
That's
What the heck?
Yep.
I'd say I'd rather have you drink water than Pepsi.
I knew PepsiCo owned Propel. I knew that, Mia 2000. That's awesome. I appreciate you.
Yeah, another thing too with the I play with this as far as like the music and the copyright. When I was telling you if you play at a certain level, I've been playing in my new intros now. I have a song that the first 8 seconds of it is loud, and then I cut it down, and I've been letting it play for like the whole minute or 2 minutes, but at a level with me talking over it, and the analytics can't pick it up. It won't pick it up at. Actually, I took it down to 24.7.
It doesn't mean that they couldn't come into your thing and market remotely without the algorithm and hit you with a copyright.
No, the person that owned it would have to hear it and do it manually.
Yeah.
The bots won't pick it up. It would have to be done by somebody that manually watched my show and be someone that owned it and went, oh, he's using our thing. If you listen really carefully, really low, underneath all this talking, that's one of our copyrighted songs. But the bots won't pick it up.
Yeah, but who knows what that volume exactly is? That would be just risky.
It's minus 24.7. If you take your volume thing when you're editing and you have a volume line, you're able to click on it and pull it down, and it tells you the amount of negativeness. 24.7 is where I'm running it, and you can still hear it in between me talking, kind of, but the bots don't pick it up.
Yeah, it's so low that it's not registering. Probably wouldn't even be it because it's not really a meant. You're not because there is a threshold of.
It's in the background
right now. There is a threshold on top of that for bloggers. Like if you're watching or walking around, all of a sudden somebody drives by with their song blaring, and they didn't want to like pause the video. They're in the middle of trying to shoot something, and somebody's bumping freaking like some music.
They changed that recently.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're doing it on purpose, you're gonna get in trouble. But if you're doing
that's part of
circumstantial, they let it slide.
Right. That's another thing is if somebody hits you with a copyright complaint, they have to show that you had the intent to use it intentionally as a copyright infringement. And a lot of that happens in live streams, like 3-hour live stream, and you might talk about somebody or something in the last like 2 minutes, or somewhere 2 minutes of 3, and somebody hits you and wants to take you to court for talking about them or something because it's a copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Like, dude, 2 minutes of a 3-hour, like that's not the intent, obviously, of the live. So they're not going to win the lawsuit at all. They have to show that you intentionally infringe on their copyright for some sort of monetary purpose. And if it shows up in, even 10 minutes of a 2 or 3 hour stream, they're going to have a hard time proving that you were intentionally using their name for that stream to make money. Right. When it's titled, let's talk, guys, let's have some fun. Not mentioning the person that's trying to get you copy because you mentioned it for their product without consent. Like, that's not the way it works. There needs to be intent to intentionally use it for monetary gain, which would be using the music, music not under with talking over it, but intentional music, like a B-roll music.
Now, I don't understand how these guys get away with these. Like they do these reaction videos on
I
certain
know.
channels.
I was wondering about that too.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm like totally lost on. I can't find anything on it. You know, it's like, how do you
Well,
do that? Would you have to sign up for something?
actually, no. I think it falls in. It falls under the category of satire. Satire is void of copyright laws. That's why, like, if you see on TV and all that, they're doing a spoof or a satire about a certain thing. Like they're faking a Pepsi ad or a satire about a certain other TV show or something like that. If it's under the category of satire, it can be used without copyright permission.
So wait a second. So then everybody would just go satire and play all the music they wanted.
Well, no, but I'm saying no, satire is usually under like a commentary or talking about something when you're watching something and commenting on it and kind of joking about that. Anyway, the content you're reviewing is copyrighted since you're being sort of as satire and all that against it and joking about it and that you can use it.
Or you're literally like just your reaction to like whatever song or video. Because I've seen people do it. I've seen people sit and watch somebody else's video, famous music artist.
Yeah.
You know,
it falls under the
video
law
and audio at the same time.
Right.
And
it falls
under
under
a whole entire video, not just a clip or anything, a whole entire video, and get. And I don't know. They're big.
But
They're pretty big channels. They know what they're doing.
There is a category where you can do that. It's either a commentary on it or a satire, where you're either analyzing it or making fun of it. You can use it without having copyright permission. I know it's one of the because I studied a lot when I was doing my artwork and everything. As far as
I was just wondering because I mean because if
and
you
I
could
found
do
that in the law. Like if I did a caricature of, say, Trump or Abraham Lincoln or something that's a comical, cartoonish look, that's not copyright infringement. If I do my art that looks just like him but has a little bit of art,
because I know, like you know, there's like those parody songs. They have to get permission from the artist to remake their music, and a lot of them don't mind. You know, they don't mind if their music is redone by another artist. You know, and they still.
Oh no, they're paying for it.
Well, they also pay for it too. I mean, I want to remake it, and they pay a percentage, obviously.
Yeah, they have to license it. You can license music through YouTube if you want. You can.
Yeah, you know how much it costs to license one song? I was like, hell no.
Yeah, you can do it.
They're really, you know, it's expensive. It's like what? Like you think I can what? I can afford that. Well, I mean, what are you trying to? What do you want? You want me to like? Oh my god!
You know, if you own a store, if you own a retail store, you have to pay them yearly just to play the radio in your store, or any sort of tapes or CD. Or anything. You have to pay them. Did you know that?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, if
you're giving away. Oh, it doesn't. What doesn't make any sense though is they play like the radio and then they're having advertisements and everybody in the store has to hear Christmas music. There's probably a lot of open stuff that they play over there that's completely copyright open because there's a ton of even on YouTube has a plenty copyright free, a huge library of background.
If you play the radio or anything like that in a store, like I own my clothing store and that, and they would constantly send me things telling me and call me on the phone like, oh, do you play the radio or do you play copyrighted material, CDs, whatever, in your clothing store? I'm like, yes. Like, okay, well, you need to, and they had to know the volume of my store, the square footage of my store, and this, and I think what they were trying to tell me I had to pay was $181 a year just to play music in my store.
Mandy Mixed Media just asked a question, guys. So when I drew a Jack skeleton drawing, I made it different than the movie Jack. but you can tell who it is. Would I need to have that changed?
Yeah, that's
Not if
copyright.
you're not unless it if you not
It's copyright
copyrighted.
infringement.
If it looks just like the same artist or the
It's
same
copyright.
effect,
It's copyright infringement.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
How does that apply to copyright if it just looks similar?
you cannot change if it's a known if. I said I check this a lot because I got busted on eBay when I used to do my pop art. Had to get taken off and hit with a lot of people doing this. There is no percentage of change at all. Like if I took an iconic picture of Marilyn Monroe and I painted her, that's copyright infringement. Unless it's a photo I took personally of her and did a painting of that personal photo. Anything that you see, anything you've seen in a movie that is a copyrighted and you recreate it as an artist, unless you have permission from the artists themselves, it's all copyrighted. It's actually more solid
You know
than
what? That
that.
makes everybody scared because what if you didn't even know you made something that was exactly like? Because so you always think of, damn, I wish I'd have thought of that first. But there's like 500
Yeah.
people who thought about it too.
Well, no, that's
Deja
patent.
vu.
Patent is making something. Copyright is
Well,
imaging.
it's not impossible to come up with the same drawing or a similar drawing to somebody else. It's not impossible.
Right. But if it's an iconic figure, like she said, if it's Jack from
Yeah, if it's something, yeah, I can agree with that falling into it. It really depends on.
It's a
And
copyright.
a lot of artists, you can get a lot of them will give you like you drew it. Is it okay if I use my drawing? It's similar to yours. And a lot of them won't even like charge you. They'll just be like, hey, they'll give you a written
Oh
consent.
no, I got
All you
I
need
got
is that permission.
I
Or
got
if
busted. I
better
got
not.
busted 5 times on eBay. I got busted for Spider-Man. I got busted for Edie Sedgwick. I got busted
Even
for
sometimes they just want you to acknowledge them just as payment of just as like a kind of like a
no,
free advertisement for them. Sometimes that's all
no,
they
it
really
was
want. I mean, you
no,
can't.
it
I
was
don't know what other.
cease and desist. I got cease and desist for all of mine.
Well, then that means they were mad.
Yeah, they're mad because
That means they were
I
mad.
made artwork off of their photograph they took in 1967 of Edie Sedgwick, and they threatened to get their lawyer on me. They threatened to take me to court. How dare you make money off my copyright material? All images you have that are under my name, you please remove. And I got that from 5 or 6 different people. I said Marvel Comics hit me. I think some other copyright for something else that I made artwork off of.
And there's
Comics.
also some stuff you can use on YouTube and certain sites that they give you permission as long as you put the link in the description or the name and the link in the description of the person that you're using it from.
Yeah, that's just setting me up for some bad business right there.
I mean, yeah, but if you want to use their stuff for free, they just said self advertisement.
Yeah,
Now, I'd be very
yeah.
careful when it comes to the links you ever put inside your channel.
Isn't that old saying, never go into business with a friend or family?
Absolutely.
Right? I've never done it, but
Yeah.
If they're saying,
The Hillbilly made a song today. You guys can use it. Go ahead and use it. But
yeah,
as soon as you start playing it and you make $1 million
Pissed off?
off of it, I
Yeah.
want my money.
Yeah.
right? That's exactly what it is too.
Or
Yeah,
if you
so
badmouth
they
me,
can
guess
get you
what?
for it, they're gonna
Yep.
hammer you.
I would never trust anything that says, "Oh, you can use it for free. Just mention us in the link." Yeah, I don't think so. Who knows where that's going to come when you get famous and make money? They're going to come back and hit you with, "You used our stuff years ago, remember?"
Yeah, copyright law is so contradicting. I mean, when I read it, sometimes it's like it seems like it's so contradicting when it comes to like the laws on it, and a lot of it is like I don't know, it's hard to understand. It's like you really gotta.
I gotta go plug in. I gotta use my
That was one
battery.
of the hardest things I did in part of the classes I've ever did in college was the copyright and the business ethics and business law. That was like, yeah, that was a nightmare. I still couldn't grasp what they were talking about. On a lot of the subjects. I'm surprised I passed it. It's called business law. I should know more. I don't, and I still don't quite quite understand what they were talking. I mean, it's pretty much you just need to know what you got to go. The law is extremely hard to remember. There's a
Hey,
lot of stuff
Tammy's
you got to
Life
look
Plus
up.
3, how you doing? Tammy's Life Plus 3's in the live stream, guys. How you doing, Tammy's Life Plus 3? Brenda Land, Manny's Mixed Media Queen, Nomadic Rat Pack, Jay Beasy. Welcome, 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 everybody. Guys, I appreciate everybody coming by the live stream tonight. You guys are absolutely awesome. Doing good, Tammy. Doing good. Home with me, so everything's going good right now, Tammy.
Sorry,
Hey guys,
my battery. I
got a question for you guys. On the AdSense and on Super Chats,
Yeah.
somebody mentioned that YouTube pays the taxes on that. Is that a true statement?
Only if you sign up for them to pay taxes for you.
You have to give them their what is it?
You got to sign up when you do your taxes. When you signed up for it, you got to actually tell them you got to fill out your tax information through them. Now, Ralph's Trucking knows how to do that. I have to go back and figure it out, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know that you could actually go through and set it up so that they will take out taxes. Yeah. But it depends on how you go through the AdSense and set that up. Like, I don't think they're taking any taxes out of mine. So I'm going to have to file my own but it's pretty much if you don't make a certain amount a year, you won't. You will have to.
It's usually it's 10,000 usually.
Yeah,
10,000.
You have to make more than 10,000. If you make more than 10,000, you have to fill out a 1099 or a 1041 or something and submit it with them.
Yeah, you got to do something. I guess I was going to read about that before the.
Other than that, it's just considered discretionary income. So you would just have to file it as separate income.
So do you
file your tax?
Do you have to claim the full amount, or do you claim the deducted 30% that they take?
You report your income.
So you only get that. It's your income that you get. You don't have to claim the 30%. They take 30% out.
Right.
Yeah, they take 30%. That's their part. That's their cut for the super chats. Yeah.
So if you work for somebody else and you have like a W-4 and all that, when you're filling it out, there's that other thing for extra income or whatever. You would have to file under that for your income. It's only if you're above 10,000 a year, I think, is when you're required by law
your income, but you don't have to pay anything until up to a certain amount.
Right.
Well, the reason I brought that up is there's been a couple of people asking me that questions in there, because I just got monetized, a week ago, and everybody was asking me, well, what do you do about taxes, and what do you do about that? Now, here's another question for you guys. I know a lot of the overseas YouTubers that's got 40, 50, 100,000 subscribers on their channels. They trademarked their names. Is that something that you guys recommend?
No.
I've heard that you don't have to, but you can. I mean, I was the girl in here, computer chick that was in here a little while ago. She's the one that was telling me I should do it, but I haven't looked into it yet. So
no, the thing is, it comes down to like Central Coast Bass. I've had that since 2003, before YouTube. It was on cable access before that, and now it's on YouTube. So if somebody else comes about like 5 years ago, they did it, and suddenly they notice me and go, "Oh, you stole our name." It's like, really? All right. What year did you come up with? What's the first year it's ever been done under anything that's under your Central Coast Bass? They go and say that, and I go, really? All right. Well, 8 years ago, this was on and this and this. So it just comes down to proving if you had the name first. You don't have to actually trademark it. And if you just put a TM on it on anything you do, or like at the end of my videos, copyright 2019, copyright 2008, just so you're physically putting that on there. If you go to a court of law and it's obvious that they came up
It's
with
obvious
name
that you came up
10
with it
years
first,
later.
and it doesn't really need it.
Yeah, it comes up with who had it. All you have to do is proof that you had it first. You don't have to have proof that, oh, I submitted for a trademark and I sent it to the Congress of Trademarks and this and that. If it's something where it's really close and it's kind of hard to tell, the person that submitted it might be the one that'll win. But if it's so far away and like you've been on here, even your YouTube page for so long, and that somebody else comes up and tries to go, oh, we're suing him because he's using our trademark name. If they can't prove they had it before you, it's gonna get thrown out.
Well, I know a lot of those overseas guys. I actually sat down with one in the Philippines this summer, and he was in the process of trademarking his, and there were several of them talking about it. And there's the one guy that's over there in the Philippines. He's got like 150,000 subscribers, and he was talking about trademarking. But they've got the merchandise going on, the PayPal, the Amazon store. You know, they got all the goodies going with that.
Yeah, another reason why you do it is if you're making a lot of money on it, you want to protect it by another kind of, so somebody can't inflame on your, try to make fake merch. If you're doing it, you can have somebody try to come up with use your name and try to make money on it, and that's what prevents people from trying to do that.
But here's the other thing is, if you come up with something that's catchy, the knockoffs out of China, all those people, they're going to hit it up. They're going to do it. And then if you try and sue them, they're going to lock you up. You're going to be in court for 5 or 6 years. By that time, whatever the fad was that made it popular is going to be gone. So they will just settle and they'll move on to the next person. It's like they just blatantly just do it. And if you sue them, they have the lawyers and everything. And if it's a fad, like, like the remember the spinning things that lasted for like 2 weeks? The fidget spins. I mean,
hey, those are fun.
Yeah, but one person had it and everybody else just started knocking it off, and it was such a short fad. And then everybody else can get in the market quicker than you. They make all the money off it, and you like sue them, and then they tie you up, and then they settle for nothing, and then they made all the money, and you have the right to it, but nobody wants anymore. So it was like fidget spin. What weren't those like 5 years ago?
Yeah, the kids love them, but yeah, kids love them nowadays, but they get bored of them pretty quick.
that fad lasted for what, like a month?
Yeah, that's kind of funny. I'll be right back. I gotta go do some stuff real quick.
We had them at Marshall's, and they only lasted like a month, and they were gone. No, I said, Carolina, I learned all that. I mean, with my artwork on eBay that I was creating off of photographs, turning into my art.
Right.
And I would sell. I have artwork probably in like 15 different countries right now. From back in 2000 when I sold them, a bunch of people from South Africa. I have 3 pieces of art that I made that are in Paris. But then I started getting hit with a few of them, and then I researched the copyright laws, and I realized every single thing I was creating can literally be considered copyright infringement. So if it took off and I started making a lot of money as this pop artist on eBay and all that, I would have been hit by I would shut down because everybody would hit me with it.
Well, let me that brings up another question in Central Coast. When you were doing that, if you would have incorporated, would that have covered you?
No.
To where people couldn't come back on you, they would have had to come back on your company.
Well, yeah, you can do an LLC or whatever. So your personal separate from business.
Right.
That's why everybody incorporates. But no, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it any. I mean, I started making pretty good money, but for the most part, I just thought about it and went, it's not really worth it to do this because if I do get known as an artist for all that, I'm definitely going to get nailed. Unless I got to the point where I could take personal pictures myself
Mm-hmm.
of famous people, like
Right.
like Andy Warhol did, where he'd take his
Sure.
little. Yeah,
Yep.
if I got to the point where I got enough of a name and I could take them in and do my own photos that I turn into the art, then I'd clear it because it'd be my own. But to get to that point where you can say like Ben Stiller or Kurt Cobain or somebody that like, oh yeah, come in my studio, let me take a couple pictures of you so I can turn it into my.
So I can go make $1 million.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the inn and you're known or something, yeah, they'll come in and do it for you. But and then everybody else kept telling me, oh, you can change it, 30%, and you can do this and that. You can't. That's in patents. That is not in copyright. Copyright can. There's no anything. It's like if you go into a mall or a lot of those people like outside of Marshalls, sometimes they have the artists and they have all the paintings.
Sure.
And sometimes it's like like Bo Diddley or something like that on his guitar or something. It's a known. And I'll go up and talk to him, and I'm like, hey, unless you guys have permission, that painting, that painting, that painting, that painting are actually all copyright infringement. And he goes, oh no, it was hand painted and it's changed. I'm like, nope, that is an
So,
iconic photo of
yep.
him with his guitar, just like Rolling Stones, anything like that. I'm all. They will not give you the permission to do that. I guarantee it. That was somebody that painted a painting off of a photo that's copyright and iconic. And they're like, oh no, it's been changed. It's been changed. 15. I'm like, nope, that does
Taper
not work.
John. Taper John made a comment in here. Uh, where'd it go? I have photographer who avoids YouTube because she had to sue a few creators due to using her photos in their graphic art.
Yep, yep. You can't. That's why I said you cannot. Nope. Even if you take their photo like I did. I mean, I turned it into pop art and did all these. This is Edie. This is Andy Warhol and Edie Sedgwick from the Factory.
Right.
This is actually taken by Art Finkelstein, who's the guy that got a hold of me. And the only claim to fame he has is he happened to be at the Factory in 1967 as like a young guy. Happened to get these pictures of him. He's done nothing since. That's his claim to fame, and that's why he went after me because he's
Huh.
done nothing. Yeah, his name's Art Finkelstein. I had to look him up just to see if he was legit. And it said, oh, photographer most notable for pictures of Edie and Andy from the Factory in 1960 something. And I tried to like Wikipedia and see, and he's done absolutely nothing since.
Well,
He's
you would think there would be a time frame in there.
no,
If something's
there's no
40 years
statute
old.
limitation. There's no
Gotcha.
statute. There's no
Hey,
statute.
Aussie Outlaw, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah,
Oh,
you
Ozzy's in here.
yeah, Aussie's in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no statute limitations.
hey, Ozzy, you want to come up on the panel?
Even even patents have a time frame.
Yeah, even patents have a time frame. Absolutely.
What I learned is copyright is actually even more intensive than patents. It's more all inclusive and everything. You can't change it 15% and make something like it. There's no statute limitations for them. I mean, you took a picture of, you know, like Groucho Marx in the 30s, and somebody copies it to this day, and you own the copyright. You
Then you're
just
good to go.
yeah. If somebody made it, how long do patents last? 30 years?
Aussie Outlaw, you want to come up on the panel?
Aren't patents like 30 years or something?
Something like that. That's what I think. Yeah, is it 20 or 30? Something like that.
I think it's 30. Because a lot of people wait. A lot of people wait till the patent's over to copy. my friend had something. A friend got a patent on some sort of new stroller, like a kid stroller,
Right?
and he was trying to sell it to people and stuff like that, and a lot of the companies said no. They were just gonna wait till the patent went out. They're
Bait
just
the
gonna wait
hook.
for the
Bait
patent
the
to go
hook.
away.
Bait the hook says it's 20 years.
Oh, is it 20?
Unless they re-copyright it, right?
Copyright has no restriction. There's no statute of limitations. It's just you do it and it's
I think
yours
it's 90
forever.
years in a day or something. I don't remember.
No,
But eventually it can end up in the public domain.
no. In my research, there's no limitation. You copyright it and it's forever.
I'll be right back.
The copyright could get sold to another person, like who owns like Michael Jackson and the Beatles. Somebody else bought all their copyright. But it's unlimited. It's not like a patent. Even patents expire. So is Ozzy still in the chat?
Yeah, we got 20 awesome people in the chat.
Oh, but he said Ozzy Outlaw came in.
Yeah. I was here, Mike Rat Pack, Capper John, God loves me, Bait the Hook.
Wow.
Welcome, welcome. Jay Beasy, Arlene Verdita.
You know me, I can't see him.
I'm not really good at pronouncing names. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong.
And your mouth is full of
The
something.
butterfly effect.
And you're eating.
I haven't eaten for a while.
Yeah, you're kind of like me.
Kids are eating pizza. I'm eating a payday.
Pizza is healthier, right?
Probably.
Well, payday, you got peanuts. They're good for you.
Too much salt, though.
Yeah, if you have high blood pressure, that might kill you.
Shake it up, Shane. Oh, it's Santy? Shanty.
It was Shanty.
Shake it up, Shanty. How you say hello, everyone? Wanda. Coronda P. Wait, Coronda P.
Wanda Sykes is in here?
No, Coronda P.
No, Wanda Sykes. I thought you said Wanda.
No, Wanda. Wanda is in here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I hear Wanda. I always think of Wanda Sykes.
Brenda Land. Maya 2000.
What about Maya 2001? No?
Why do I always get a phone call? Hold on, let me take this.
Really? Again, I'm on a panel and I'm the only one. I have no idea where Carolina went. But at least we've been talking about some good stuff. Sort of. Informative stuff. Copyrights, COPA, music. All kinds of fun stuff we've been talking about on here. I have no idea where don't know where Carolina went. Hillbilly just said he'd be right back. Kitty's on the phone, evidently. He's still there. He's just muted. And I can't see the chat, so I'm the odd man out, evidently. Oh, thank God. He's on
Nah,
a phone call.
here's the thing, guys. The crazy thing here in South Carolina, we're overrun with deer. Okay, we got just tons and tons and tons of too much deer. All right, so the wildlife people said to fix that problem, we're going.
Allow more hunting. Oh, wait, he disappeared again. Where'd he go?
Hit the wrong button. There we go.
All
So
right.
the wildlife people says, let's bring in the coyotes. So they brought in the coyotes. Well, the coyotes didn't eat the deer.
They ate
They're
trash
they're eating the farm animals.
and trash and everything else.
So now here at my house, I live out in the country. I'm like, it's like 30 miles to the closest Walmart where I live. And we still eat up with deer. I've got a 136-acre field here in front of my house that the farmers, they got it leased and they farm on it from my neighbors.
Mhm.
So every night there's a pack of coyotes that come here past the house. Well, I've got two dogs in the backyard in the fence, two big dogs, half German Shepherd, half Siberian Huskies. Well, they pitch an absolute fit every night when the pack of coyotes come through the backyard, through the woods, across the road, and across the field. So
Yeah.
every night I have to go out there and scream and yell at the coyotes as the pack goes by my house.
They should have brought. Well, usually, in a lot of cases, they just start increasing hunting. Help deal with
They have started that now, but it's too late.
it.
They let
Really?
yeah
They went to coyotes before. Oh, see, I'm a wildlife biologist by degree. Actually, natural resource management. Yeah, but there's a lot of places, and that's what they did since the predators that used to keep the deer population down are gone, like bears and cougars and that sort of stuff. They just sort of started increasing hunting time and permits and that, so they could keep them in check. But they
well
did it wrong. They introduced coyotes instead of upping deer hunting.
well and here's another thing, Central Coast. I'm originally from the mountains of Western North Carolina, and over there around Lake Fontana, back in there on the National Forest and the Appalachian Trail over in that area. Years ago, they brought in Russian wild boar, and they turned them loose. Okay, so guess what? The boar started breeding with the regular pigs, and next thing you know, they've got a huge
Yep.
Russian boar problem. So the
Yep.
wildlife people said, they
Hunting.
looked and they said, red wolves used to be in Western North Carolina.
Yeah.
So they brought in the red wolves. They won't let people hunt the pigs. They will not let them hunt it.
Yeah,
Now, everybody over there, you go to their house, they've got a big pig head mounted on the wall where, they killed it. But now the red wolves are eating all the people's livestock up there in Western North Carolina, and the pigs they can't catch them fast enough.
Yeah, there's one thing they forget about. I mean, because a lot of the conclusion, I mean, a lot of the reason like deer and wild pig and all that get to the point they get is because the predators have been taken out. But when the predators were there that were managing them, humans weren't that encroached. So they don't even think about that when they suddenly go, oh, okay, red wolves, we'll bring red wolves in. Yeah, but when the red wolves were managing them, there was no population there and there were no houses anywhere around. And the wolf is a predator. It's going to go for the easiest meal. Probably a lot easier to pick off a dog or a cat or a horse
Chickens.
or chickens than it is to mess with a freaking 500-pound freaking boar.
Absolutely. So
They don't think about that though.
Yeah,
they just sort of open up hunting.
Well, and like I say, the wildlife people, you see them in the big pontoon boats. They've got the 55-gallon barrels all over the mountains up there in Western North Carolina trying to catch pigs, and they can't catch them fast enough.
Well, what are they gonna do when they catch them?
Oh, they release them to places that allow hunting down in South Carolina and other places, but they won't let nobody hunt up there on the federal property.
Just open up hunting? Hunting, even back, I mean, I graduated in 1993 in natural resource management and they were using the hunting in that to manage and prove that a lot of deer populations and everything were more healthy when they increased the hunting because the predators weren't there anymore. to keep them in check. And if you don't keep them in check, if some sort of disease breaks out, it's gonna hit much bigger and might even clean them out. So they say, yeah, even back in '93, when I went to school for managing natural resource animals, hunting took place of the loss of natural predators.
Well, I was born in 1961, and all the way up until I was 25 years old, they didn't allow shooting of does in Western North Carolina during hunting season. We only got 2 weeks, the week of Thanksgiving and the week after.
Right.
And they wouldn't allow you to kill a doe. You could only kill 2 buck deer.
Right.
Well, we would go back in there, and literally Central Coast, and find 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 skeletons where the deer had gotten sick or starved to death.
Yeah. Yeah. I said it's a lot of it too is that it's political, because you have the Sierra Club and the Dickey Bird Watchers, and they just they can't see you. It's such a healthy population. It's so great to see so many of them here, but if the predators were still around in that they wouldn't be that way.
Well, I don't know.
They want to protect them, but it could be detrimental to them if something breaks out.
Have you guys ever heard of the Biltmore House?
Biltmore House? I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, the Vanderbilts built it way back in the 1800s or something like that. It's a huge mansion up there outside of Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Right? Well, they're growing up as a kid, it was called Biltmore Dairy Farms, and they got thousands and thousands of acres. They used to grow corn and raise beef cattle and had a dairy farm. Well, they decided in the 80s that they didn't want to farm no more. They were going to raise grapes. Well, all these years, those deer have been in there eating that corn for all these years, and then they came in, they dug up all the corn and planted grapes. And the first year, they couldn't understand. They said, dang, the deer ate all the grapes. Well, duh.
Yep. That's the way it goes, man. People figure, deers don't eat grapes. They want the corn. We got rid of the corn. It's like, they'll eat grapes.
Well,
they'll eat the flowers in your garden.
Well, then they decided to, because you never could hunt any of that Biltmore state land, so they decided to have a hunting season. So they drew names, and if your name got drawn, you could go. They made you kill 5 does, and then they would let you kill 3 bucks. So they slaughtered the deer. The poor deer got slaughtered over there,
And now there's none there.
Now there's none there. They slaughtered them.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, I said it's hard. I mean, under NRM, which is what I am, Natural Resource Management, it's a lot of people don't understand the balance in that you need to manage. and a lot of it now is the struggle because of human encroachment into a lot of certain areas, and the fact that we've driven out a lot of the natural predators like the wolves, the coyotes, and and people always say, oh, we've never seen this many attacks by cougars or this many attacks by, it's like, well, look at how much further into the woods and further into their only place left we now have track homes. And
absolutely.
They didn't come to us.
We went to them. They got nowhere to go.
Yeah, we went to them. We forced them to be near us. So, yeah, little Johnny's cat disappears. The neighbor's dog's gone. It's like, what? Where are all these things? It's like, well, these houses didn't used to be this close to the woods. Yeah, they wouldn't want to go that far away to try and track down a domestic cat or something to eat. But now they're right in their backyard.
Yeah, those new 3 subdivisions that you just developed, that used to be 100 acres of land for the
Yeah.
burying the deer to live in. So guess what? You're in their backyard.
Yeah. Why do you think they're eating everything out of your yard? Why do you think they're eating your garden? Why do you think? Because
Yeah.
you took away 1,000 acres of food that they used to eat.
I think we need to ship everybody out to California with Premier Hale.
He's in Washington. I'm in California. He's in Washington.
Oh, okay. You're in California. I had it backwards.
Yeah, Mystery Slots. There had to have been an accident. I don't see why he would have timed him out for that.
Who?
I can't even pronounce the name. It was a moderator, Adro.
Adirondack.
Yeah, I think he was probably checking out the channel because that's brand new here. So he's probably checking out the channel and accidentally timed him out.
Yeah.
I'll look at it Adirondack after the live stream tonight. I go back and check it every night just to make sure that moderators aren't banning people from my channel.
It was just a timeout. Like, there was no.
Yeah, it was just a timeout.
Okay.
Gotcha. But I said I live in
the Daywalker is like, I've not seen him anywhere. A brand new channel, just like, I've done it accidentally too, checking out a new channel, and it's just like the chat moves up and oops.
Yeah.
I do that too sometimes, guys.
No,
I said I live in Monterey, and our county's only 1%.
Yeah, I see you, and just said accidentally timed him out. Not even sure.
I've worked a lot out in California. I've worked San Diego, Los Angeles, San Jose, San Francisco, Sacramento, Clear Lake Oaks. I used to run fiber splicing crews. So I've worked all over out there in California, and I was out in San Diego in the service for a short period of time.
Yeah, but I said everyone's like, oh, California, so many people, so crowded. I'm in Monterey, and our whole county is only 1% developed. I mean, 99% of Monterey County is open land, Big Sur area, all the inland. I mean, it's majority of people are in San Francisco, San Jose, and LA.
Yeah.
There's a lot in between that. It's like a 12-hour drive from the top of our state to the bottom.
Yeah, I did it in a bucket truck. We come out of Coos Bay, Oregon, and went down to San Diego. And I was like, good God, we ain't never
12-hour drive.
Gonna get there.
Yeah, it's 12 hours, but we're only 8 hours across.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people, back east are like, oh, 8 hours, what state you in? I'm like, California. Well, if we want to go up and down, we could drive for 12 hours and we're still in the same state.
What the hell, Ralph Trucking? That's not true.
What?
That is not true at all.
What?
He just said Washington lets you have sex with animals under 40 pounds, messed up state. It's not.
How
That's
does he
not
know that?
True.
How's he know it?
I mean, and let's you figured out they secretly installed a law.
I want to know how he knows the law.
I want to know how you figured that one
out. Yeah, what did he do when he trucked through Washington? How bored was he?
Maybe Ralph had Blood X with him on that trip.
I know.
Oh no, right?
Hey, there's a 30-pound sheep. Let me look this up.
Don't want to know the law.
Oh, look, it's under 40. Cool.
Ozzy Outlaw says, Ralph, why do you think we need to know this? Laugh out loud.
Yeah. He says, why they need to know this? And I'm saying, how did he find out?
Absolutely. Uh-oh,
Life of a trucker.
Valley Girl's back in here. God loves me.
You would call that love at all.
We don't call that love at all.
Not love.
Guys, I appreciate everybody coming in the live stream and bearing with us, guys. We've actually had a good time tonight. We've talked about some serious stuff, and we've actually had a good time. As all you family members know, this is only the second time or third time I've had a panel since I've been on YouTube, guys. So I appreciate everybody sticking with it. I actually enjoy this. These guys that are up here are absolutely awesome. I appreciate everybody that came by the live stream. I know we're down to what 22 folks here now, but I appreciate you guys bearing with us. This breaks the monotony for the hillbilly of grinding and grinding and grinding channels and networking, guys. This just gives me a little bit of break to sit back and actually have some fun for a change. And that's what YouTube's all about, guys. It's supposed to be having fun, and this is fun for me. I mean, I did the grind and got the subscribers and I got the watch hours, and now it's kind of time to start enjoying it and having some fun and actually getting to meet some people, on the panels and talk to people. So just bear with us, guys. I'll be back to grinding tomorrow, but tonight was just a very relaxing, enjoyable time for the old hillbilly. And I appreciate everybody that came by.
I've had a lot of fun.
Oh, I have a ball, guys.
Good
I
conversation.
got a new reason to go to Washington now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You better leave the animals alone.
I'm starting to wonder how much that cat weighs, Central Coast Pass.
No, it says 20, less than 20 pounds. Yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, how much does the cat weigh?
It's not a 40-pound head, that's for damn sure.
I got an idea for a new channel. Kitty doesn't have a body.
Yeah, and look, it's floating. This thing, look, it's floating. It cannot weigh that much.
I'd already thought about that, but he doesn't have a body.
Yeah, but Central Coast, have you seen him when he turns into the girl? He's hot, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he turns into the girl, he's hot.
Well, I was on his channel when they had sock matouage.
Yeah, you were like still the only one, like we were like socking you.
I started it by kissing who is that? Sacco? I kissed Sacco, and then it just turned into a sock matouage.
It was all downhill from there, is what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious, though. It was probably one of the funniest lives. It was Premier, Bryce, and who was the other one?
Sun City.
Sun City. They all have the same. They all put on the sock app or the sock thing, and yeah, it was hilarious. Dueling.
Yeah, I saw Bryce the other day somewhere. I forgot where I saw Bryce, but I haven't been seeing him around that much anymore.
He had school.
I got you.
Yeah. He came. Yeah, for like 2 weeks he wasn't, but he came on my panel and he was on my live on. I think he was there Saturday and Sunday when I was live fishing that. But yeah, I asked him, and that's what he said is his school tests and stuff. So he kind of disappeared for like 2 weeks.
Ralph says, "Cat, check your Instagram."
Wow, he sent me the link to the. It is not 24 to 40. Hold on, look at this.
He's saying the link about the weight.
Oh my God, that dude! What is that guy doing with that fish?
Is it under 40 pounds? What's that guy doing with that fish? Really? Fish are allowed too?
That looks like he has a giant carp and he's like French kissing it. It's a gross picture. It really is.
Well, at least it's not something else with a carp.
Okay, Miss Melanie, I appreciate you hanging in here with me tonight, Miss Melanie. Ozzy Outlaw says, "Bryce is learning
to have sex with a virgin under any circumstances." It is what? It is illegal to have sex with a virgin under any circumstances, including a wedding night. However, sex with animals is perfectly legal for men in Washington State as long as the animal weighs less than 40 pounds. Oh, crap. It says less than 40 pounds.
That's what I said. Less than 40 pounds.
That
That
brings
doesn't
the
make any
cat in
freaking
play.
sense. That cannot be real.
Well, it's hazardous if they're above because, well, they're hard to control when they're that big.
Oh my God! I know you better stay away from Washington. That's just not a right. That's not laws. Not morally correct.
They made it under 40 pounds because they knew cows were a popular target.
Yeah, I think this is just kind of. This can't be real.
Okay,
Sure can.
Arlene, you get ready for work, Arlene. Thank you.
It could be true.
Yeah, anything could be true, but I
You
know
can't-
that there's definitely
You
definitely
can't
gotta be.
wear high heels in Carmel. Yeah, there's
I
actually a
don't
law.
believe everything I read on the internet. A lot of this stuff is misinformation, but it's you can
No,
laugh at it all you want, but I really highly doubt that it really is illegal.
No, it's illegal. There's a law in the books in Carmel by the Sea that women are not allowed to wear high heels.
Because you get another law would contradict that law. Cruelty to animals would be a law that would put you in jail for doing that.
Well, no, remember too when Clint Eastwood ran for mayor, there was a law in the books that you could not eat ice cream on the street in Carmel, and he overturned that law.
Eat ice cream on the what?
No,
you
no
couldn't eat ice
offense.
cream on the street in Carmel.
No offense, Central Coast, but it is California, you know.
I know. No, but the high heels came about because it's all bumpy and
It's illegal to cuss at a corpse. That probably is. That's desecrating the dead. A lot of people. That's disrespectful.
So basically, the high heel thing is in case somebody trips on the uneven pavement, and that the city was not liable for a loss.
California, it's illegal to murder.
Is it?
Well, wait a minute now. God loves me. It depends upon who you are and what part of California you're in. Because it happens every day.
What?
Murder.
Oh.
Murder. Literally, we were there outside of the Giants baseball stadium there in San Francisco. We had to block off the streets. We were splicing fiber for level 3 in the manholes. And the first night, this lady come walking up to the splice trailer and knocked on the door, and I opened the door, and she said, "Could you please help me? I've been shot." And I looked at her. I said, "Shot?" And she said, "Yeah, I've been shot." I said, "Where you been shot?" She turned around. Somebody had shot her in the butt.
Huh?
And she was bleeding like a stuck pig. Right outside the Giants baseball stadium there in San Francisco. That was our first night out there. And I was like,
that's not a good area.
You got to be kidding me.
That's close to the Tenderloin. I lived there for 4 years. Yeah, you don't want to go down there at night.
I was out there. We were running fiber crews out there when 9/11 happened. That's where I was at when the towers got hit. Couldn't get home. Couldn't do nothing.
What place was it where there's actually like it's completely like there's no law? I mean, Mr. Beast just made a freaking video of the place, and I still can't remember what it was like.
Tanner Fox made one of it too.
It's a place that actually there is no law.
Yeah, it's actually considered a town, but it has no laws.
Huh.
Yeah,
everything would be legal there. If people would tolerate it.
Well, it's got art and all this other kind of stuff there too. Like,
yeah, it reminds me of a spot of Grand Theft Auto, like it brought to the place to look like a skate rink kind of thing.
Yeah, it had things. There's a lot of artwork and everything else. But yeah, no, Tanner Fox. Well, he probably did it because Mr. Beast did it. But
Slab City, I think that's what it's called. Slabs, the lawless streets of Slab City. I think that sounds familiar.
Premier Ralph's Trucking says, "Sent you another link, Cat."
Uh-oh. Don't open it,
Yeah,
dude. Don't
you
open
send
it.
me the actual like law on the Gov page, and then I'll believe it. But that's where it needs. I need to read that because that's like the law, the law. La 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 la.
Not just the law; it's the law. Yeah, that city's in what? I think it's Southern California, isn't it? Isn't that where the Slab City, the town with no laws?
What, you need a license to sell condoms? What?
Oh yeah. You need a medical license. Right?
Fake wrestling is illegal.
What?
Okay, that don't make any. Because I was here and I watched a wrestling. I watched wrestling. WWE. It's weird. It even says it in the thing. Okay, what is it? What? Okay, this is a spam. This is a spam link because it just spam you with a link.
Appreciate it, Ozzy. Thanks for coming by, brother.
See you, Ozzy.
Good thing I'm not clicking on this thing, clicking on these links on my computer. I probably have so much spyware or spam on my computer. I don't like it when they pop up like, "Congratulations, you've just won malware."
Actually got dark enough you can see my lights behind me now.
Gosh, Ozzy left at the same time GLM left.
That's odd.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was actually going to try to meet up. Was planning on being there to actually meet Ozzy, but he's going the day after Christmas. I'm not going to make it over in the Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines. That's right. I heard you mentioning him.
So, but anyway, well, guys, I don't know about y'all, but we've been on here a while. I appreciate you guys coming by the live stream. And everybody that came by the chat tonight, I appreciate each and every one of you guys.
Yeah.
And folks, Central Coast, Premier Hill, anytime you want to come by and jump on the panel, I'm here every day from 5 to 7, 5 to 8, 5 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anytime you guys want to come by, feel free.
All right. Well, sure will every time I get a chance.
But I appreciate everybody. And folks, we'll see everybody tomorrow, same time. And we'll probably get back to grinding channels tomorrow, guys, unless some folks show up and want to get on the panel. So I appreciate you, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
later, everybody.
See ya.
Everybody.
Of course, Bass.
See you guys.